What's up, everybody? It's we're here coming at you with another episode of Btbc, episode 121. Man, we got wrestler of the year tier list here coming at you tonight. The start of the tournament will be coming soon. Um, with that being said, man, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Rod. Tommy, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, chat, man? BTBC one. You said 120, right?
121. Sorry, I messed that up.
121, 121. Man, it's that time of year again, boys. Let's get into it. Rest of the year time, my favorite time of the year, man. I'm excited for y'all to see this tier list and see where everyone's head's at, man. I'm excited. And we do have a special guest. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. But Enigma, go ahead, introduce yourself, Mr. This is our Japan expert here, I like to call him, but
thank you. I appreciate that, Tommy. Raj, Tommy, thank you for letting me be on BTBC. I know that we love the Hot Between show and Talk for Glory and BTBC, but I also love Wrestler of the Year season because there's so many names. It's not just dead set on one person, whether it's wrestler match, wrestling tag team match, superstars, breakout, comeback, everything. We're going to have a discussion, and apparently we're going to have a tier list as well.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
What are your guys is like? What's up, Doc? What's going on, man? How you doing tonight? What's some predictions you guys have like with wrestling on here, stuff like that, man?
I'm about to say, Nima, go ahead, take it away.
Damn. So if I had to go like, who do I think's like my lock-in wrestler of the year? It's right now a tie between Gunther and Swerve. Depending how Swerve handles the Hurt Business and stuff, and Gunther continues this run, that's gonna say a lot. But when we're talking about tiers, about like who's really etched their name as in concrete confirmed, there is a multitude of people from Swerve, from Gunther, from Cody, from Ospreay, to Zack Sabre Jr., to Damian Priest, even to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, Enigma. And I guess where I'm kind of coming from, instead of like more so of prediction, I'm kind of curious to see what people are going to say about Cody, per se. Donnie, fuck you. I'm curious to see what people are going to say about Cody. I do know a lot of people keep saying that his reign hasn't been what some people expected it to be, and some people say otherwise. So I'm excited to see where he kind of gets placed when this bracket kind of gets rolling and going. So I'm curious. There's a lot of other names, but just that's probably the one that's on the top of my list right now.
What's going on, Ant? I'm doing great. Tommy, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm all right. I mean, life be lifing, but
Yep.
we gonna get through it.
Enigma, how you feeling, man?
I'm doing real good, man. I've had a good day, and I'm continuing that good day by being here on BTBC.
Oh, that's good to hear, man. Yes, you did hear Drew McIntyre. You did.
Look at this guy. He's not gonna go far, bro. Especially since I'm in control. Let me chill.
All right, guys. Let me pull up this tier list real quick, and we will get to it.
Chat, do you guys have any favorites or any thoughts of who you guys think Wrestle of the Year is? Any predictions or anything like that? Put them in chat if you got some. I want to hear what chat got to say.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta see what everyone else is gonna say. I doubt we're gonna get some agreements.
No,
we have a good list here of like between men and women. I'll just read you guys off. Hey, man. Shout out Donnie, man. Shout out Donnie.
Well, Donnie, what's going on?
What's good, Donnie?
Drew got beat by a middle-aged man who needed. Oh shit.
Damn.
Hey. My goat. That's my goat. Hey, bro, if my goat has asthma, he's still my goat. It doesn't matter.
All right. So I'm gonna read you guys off the list of wrestlers we have. If there's anybody you think that we're missing, let us know.
We got a couple names already in our head.
What's going on? What's going on, jokers? All right. So we got Braun Breaker first. Okay. Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Jey Uso, Joe Hendry, John Moxley, Josh Alexander. Why am I forgetting this name?
Are you going in order?
Yes, I'm forgetting this name.
Takeshita.
Yes, Takeshita, LA Knight, Nick Nemeth, Oba. Wait, can we have Tommy eat biscuits again?
No,
Oh my
bruh.
God.
No, bruh. We cannot.
That was a
It's
death
not that
sentence right
straight.
there.
We got Oba, we got Sammy, we got Swerve, Trick, Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., Mayu, Bailey, Julia, Jordan Grace, Kalani Jordan, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vicaire, Tiffany Stratton, Athena, Jamie Hayter, Mariah May, Mercedes Moné, Willow Nightingale, and finally Toni Storm. All right, so these are all the names that we currently have on here. Obviously, we're missing names. We're missing Io Sky, just to name one out there. But
Bro, Becky. Hey, Donnie. Becky has been at home, bro. Relax.
Becky should probably be in there though.
When did she get hurt?
Well, she's been out since.
Not her. I guess the contract stuff.
She's been out.
Chris Statlander is also
That's another good one.
This is another one. Like I said, we are missing some names, but this isn't like, guys. This is just a tier list. When the bracket officially starts, which Tommy, when are we starting the bracket?
Early December. Literally that first week in December. I can't remember the exact date that Sunday.
The first 10 days. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, I can't remember the date that Sunday falls on, but that first Sunday will be probably the reveal of the bracket. Let me see what day that is. That day would fall on. No way.
What day does it fall on?
We'll do another week. We'll go the 8th. The 1st of December is a Sunday. We'll go the 8th.
Jody, what's going on, Jody? What's going on? Hey, Tommy.
What's up, gang?
We have a special guest here.
Oh.
And so he would like to say something to you.
Why?
So how about we get him on up here, man? Give a round of applause for my guy, Ghost.
Hi, Tommy. What you doing, man?
I'm just trying to stream without being bothered.
Why? You'll let me bothered. Well, it's a great day here in BTBC, you know. What? I can't come up here and say hi to my best pal.
I just feel like something else is coming as well, so I'm just want you to get to it so we can move on, please.
So we got a tier list here, you know.
Yes, we
I
do.
see a beautiful tier list. Hold on, let's take a real. Can I zoom this in for myself? Yes, I can. Let's take a really good look at this tier list, shall we? The third guy. Why don't we put him in no shot?
Bruh.
Why don't we put the third guy in no
Can
shot?
I tell you something?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You see who's not on this list?
I see why he's not on this list, because he's too good for all these guys.
What?
That's why. Oh, but the first guy, though, you can put him in top guys easy. You can put him in top guys
Oh,
easy.
he's a lock. It's a lock for him.
Top guys easy.
Oh my
But I just want to make sure, Tommy, we're gonna put CM Punk in no shot, right?
I mean, I don't. Well,
Why not? What do you think? What do you think?
Why?
Where do you think he belongs? Where do you think he belongs?
I mean, if it's fan Tommy, if it's Tommy Punk talking, he's the top guy as well, just like your boy Braun. But I'm realistic. I am realistic.
No,
So I would honestly put him right outside the bubble. What's wrong with that?
We gotta put him in no shot, Tommy. Come on.
What are we doing?
We gotta put him in no shot.
He's right outside the bubble. You're telling me if he ends the year having a banger with Gunther, he's still no shot?
Is it gonna be a banger or is it gonna be murder?
Oh, for who?
Is that a question?
Bro, Ghost. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. Yeah, he's spitting.
Stick
Doc.
to COD. I only play COD 3 hours a day.
He's spitting. You're probably better at COD than figuring out this tier list, so you should go handle that.
Tommy, but look at also we got Becky. Donnie, I see Donnie
So,
said Becky.
Becky, realistically, right? Let's be real. She should be on here. I think there's she should be on here.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Only
Hey.
16 can make it at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that is wait, like 16 women or 16 men or
Yeah,
or
like
what?
16 each. 16 each.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is 16 each. I can see that now.
16 each. But
Well,
I mean, we'll
let me-
see. I mean, hey, she may come back, tomorrow. Who knows?
Becky coming back tomorrow. That's interesting.
No,
You know
I have
who's
no,
not
I
gonna
have
be
no
there
inside
tomorrow?
Scoop. I have no inside scoop. Chat, don't take that and run with it. I know nothing.
He does know something. So speaking, since Tommy knows a lot of things, is your boy gonna be there tomorrow?
No, he now I do know about Punk. He's chilling. He's chilling.
Oh, he's still figuring out his wounds. Okay.
Guys, if you guys do want to come up here and talk with us about this, most
This
definitely
is the time to do it.
I will send you guys the link, so you're more than welcome to come up, guys.
I'm about to say, while Ghost is here, let's go through a couple more Ghosts, and if someone else wants to come up, we'll go through a couple with the next.
I just realized we haven't started the tier list yet. Okay.
Yeah, you came up here spitting
One second.
malarkey, and
No, spitting the truth. We gotta put him in no shot. Oh,
1 second.
we just gotta put him in no shot real quick.
oh yeah. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, so is Seth gonna finally handle Bronson? Is he gonna take care of him yet? Like, what?
Oh, we'll take our time with him. We already slayed the monster.
That's actually another name that's missing.
Is he not on here?
No, he's missing
who?
right now. Seth Rollins.
No,
Hey,
Bronson.
Seth definitely could be on this list.
Is
I don't think Bronson. No,
He's not on this
Bronson
list.
Reed should not be on the list.
Good. We have to put him in no shot too. All right, go ahead and put Braun Breaker in top, guys.
Honestly, there's a lot of men here.
With
a lot
all
of
now that you're
guys.
saying that though, Axel, that makes me think that's top 16 list, and we actually have to like grind it out and make a final list. That's gonna be really hard.
It'll be tough. It'll definitely be tough. Okay. But that's like where you guys come in. So obviously there is a poll out that Tommy has made he has made a
Google form, Google Doc.
Google form. If you guys, if everybody does their part, answers it, we're also gonna pick from there depending on what the majority says. So that's another thing. But let's get started, man. Let's get started with this list, and we're gonna start off. Do you guys want to start off with the men or the women? How would you guys like to start off?
Let's start with the men.
Crack. What's going on, Crack? If you want to come up here, man,
W acronym.
you can definitely come on up here, Crack.
No. What's wrong with the
Well,
acronym?
We're gonna start off with the men. Let's start off with Braun Breaker.
What a beautiful specimen, isn't it?
Ghost, we know this is a guy that you love, so we are going to start off with you. Unbiased opinion. Right?
Is it capable
Unbiased.
of doing that?
Okay, time out. Okay, time out. So what does the top mean? It's like top main event or
So
like
top
lost.
well,
Yeah, if-
like
if
this
the-
is okay.
if
The
the
top
tournament
guys is
started right
like wrestler of the year. Like he's
wrestler of the year. Okay.
Yeah, this is a wrestler of the year tier list. Like so the guys in wrestler of the year locks. These are guys that have the potential to really, really obtain it. The top guys easy would be like guys like that are. It's like there's no
easy.
doubt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
I know.
there's no doubt.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got you correct.
Ugh. I don't. So what has he done this year? Really? He won the IC title twice.
Yeah.
He had a back and forth. So I can't put him in locks, to be honest. I guess he could be on the bubble, just barely, because again he hasn't really
even
done
before
much.
that, though. Before he started winning those belts, at least towards the beginning, I was interested in his character of how he was like, bro,
The
I
thing
don't
was,
give
they
me
were
something,
kinda-
give me
they-
something to do.
Yeah, and for a portion there, he was kind of just doing
Wasn't
like
he just
was
attacking
just
people?
jobbers. He was
Yeah,
just doing-
so at first he was just squashing jobbers, and then they made a story like, hey, I want to actually do something instead of squashing jobbers.
Mm-hmm.
They started to make that a story. That's what built him up to get to the IC title. So that kind of
Honestly,
like breaks it down for him a little bit.
And then the first part of the year, obviously, he was in the Wolf Dogs tag team.
Yeah, which
That
I mean,
was
they
fun.
could.
That's December.
They could.
That was a good tag team.
Yeah,
that
they
was a
could.
very good tag
Yep,
team.
I think that lasted because at Takeover, not Takeover, sorry, at Stand and Deliver, he did defend the titles with Axiom, where obviously they did lose. But they did have a good couple of months of run. And then he kind of slowed down up until around June. Hold on 1 second, guys. We do have another guest.
Hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful.
Crack, how are you feeling tonight, my guy?
what's
I'm
up?
feeling good. We got Enigmo here, was good. First time. Ghost, as always. Thomas, CM Punk's still a bitch. And Axel, predictions champion, and
Oh yeah,
Talking
he
Blades
is our
doing his
predictions
thing.
champion. Talking
Yo,
Blades.
We
Wait a
all
second.
saw what you did to Jay, like,
Oh, he's
week
getting
yourself.
his belt. Hold on. Look what you did.
I appreciate you. I have to hold on. Let me just.
I'm about to get my belts back on my wall. Don't worry.
let me just-
Don't worry.
let me set this up, right?
Don't worry. I'll get my belts back on my wall.
Set it up over here.
This guy.
All right. Correct. Where does Bronson Rex Steiner belong?
Ooh. For the rest of the year, okay.
For rest, this is like a rest of the year.
So
Tierlist.
obviously we can't ask you this because clearly it would be top
Hey,
five.
I actually
Good
gave
answer,
I
unbiased.
actually gave him a good
It was good
answer. I
He
actually
did
gave him a
say
good
on.
answer.
He said on the bubble.
I said
So-
around on the bubble. Around.
Okay, I would agree with that actually on the bubble. Is he
Okay.
like top 5 to 10? No, but he had a cool year.
He's had a good year, and I think the summer leading into the fall has been good. He had a strong start to the year, with the tag titles being with
the Wolf
Baron
Dog.
Corbin.
Shout out Wolf Dogs. Yeah.
They should have lost
Um,
those at Takeover. Still to this day.
So had a good strong start to the year. There was a period up until around, I want to say June. It was just like once he left NXT, right, and then brought up to the main roster. Up until like around June, he was kind of just beating down jobbers, and then that's when obviously he started his path to the IC title, where obviously he beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. He had he lost initially Money in the Bank, but he did end up winning the title. Held it for 30 days, something like
Around
that, 30, 40,
around
30,
Yeah.
40 days.
Yeah, like
About a month and some change.
And then yeah, so he's had a pretty good year. I would say on the bubble as well.
Yeah,
is
on the bubble
is
sounds
that
about right.
fair?
I also have a question to kind of because we'll get to this name that I'm about to mention, but how because I'm a big college football fan, how would quality of wins play a part? Because depending on where we put Jay Uso later on in this tier list, Braun beating Jay, would that help him at all in this case? Just putting that out there.
Well,
Dude, quality
if
of
we
wins.
do wins,
Quality, the people he's beat throughout the year. And honestly, I could pull up an extra tab.
he's
And we
beaten
could
Jay. He's beaten Sammy
Twice, right?
twice, I
Twice,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah, twice.
and
Yeah,
yeah, the
twice.
2 or 3 falls, yep, as well.
I don't think he beat Ricochet. I think they put that as
No.
DQ.
Did
Yeah,
he
that was
kill
tough.
him though?
Yes, he
I'm
killed
pretty
him.
sure yeah, he killed the but
He
he
just
killed
killed
him,
him.
sent him packing.
So
I'm pretty sure he beat
And
Ellie
then
as well.
didn't he also beat
I
Elliot
think
to the
that-
point where he couldn't finish the match?
I
Yeah.
think so.
I
Yeah,
think
I think
That's what
so.
happened.
All right, so here we have matches, right? Let's start. Oops.
I just gotta look this up,
Okay.
too. I'm actually curious.
So obviously, so we're gonna start off at the beginning of the year. Lost the trick, whatever. This is when they beat. They were in the tag title hunt here.
Mhm.
So Gallus, that's a house show. I won't count that. We don't really do house shows.
He was in the Rumble.
So they did.
Oh, I
They,
guess
yeah,
so.
he was.
in the
yes,
Rumble.
he was in the Rumble.
Okay.
he
was
had
in the
like
Rumble.
10 eliminations. I think. I'm not even joking. I think he did. I
Mm.
think it was
really?
something around. It was either 10 or 5. I don't remember.
Someone
I
needs to
have
look-
to go back and watch.
I
It.
feel like
Probably
that
like
should matter too. I
5,
feel like
but-
that should matter
It
too.
probably was 5.
So they
I
did beat.
remember him like almost having a little thing
Yes,
at that Rumble.
they did beat. Okay, so they did beat Fraxium.
Yep.
Okay, in the semifinals. In the finals, they beat Carmelo and Trick, which at the time they were very. It was very, very, very hot. Hey Lee,
Oh yeah, they were.
I'm just
They
saying,
were.
if you want to come on up here, you're
Lee.
welcome to. Well,
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
see.
oh, was
Ann.
it Doc?
I forgot. Ann was it? What's up, man? I didn't even see your message.
all right. So Carmelo and Trick, that's a bit. Oh, we just lost Ghost. Okay. They lost
My partner, no.
to. Oh wow, they lost quite fast to the D'Angelo family. Okay. Wow. Okay, then Braun Breaker goes to SmackDown. I'm not gonna count these names. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Superstar number
They beat
157.
they beat Chase U.
That's a good one.
They beat Chase U.
I should really did that.
I forgot Cameron Grimes was even. Damn.
Chase you. Oh yeah, he squashed Cameron. Yeah, he squashed him.
Oh, God.
And
Here
he
we go.
squashed Cedric.
I forgot that.
So Cameron Grimes, Cedric, killed it. No idea. Okay, so Ricochet, Ilya.
Sheamus being
I forgot the thing he had with Sheamus.
He didn't beat.
Most of those were DQs.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
remember?
by DQ, you know, because I think wasn't that when Pete Dunne was getting involved?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Ricochet, Ilya, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, obviously.
I forgot about the Kofi match.
Oh yeah, wasn't that recent too?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was what 3-4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so quality. The quality's not really there, honestly.
I feel like the
It's-
quality
it's
didn't start picking up until he was IC champ.
Yeah,
The
because
second time-
remember he was just squashing people. That's why.
Yeah, and even when he won the title, right? Even when he won it, right? When he beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam, right? Okay, he beat Sami Zayn. Cool. That's probably his biggest win, because then he just beat Jey. Then he beat Jey Uso. So those two are kind of the only two.
Notable.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of
Eh.
it's bleak. It's bleak, but I think due to the year that he has had, I think on the bubble kind of seems
I think that's fair. On
the most
bubble is
fitting.
fair.
I said
concur.
him on the bubble.
Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Put him on the
Perfect.
bubble.
All right, got the first one done. All right, let's move on. The next one is Bryan Danielson.
I feel like this one's gonna be kind of tough.
Enigma, go ahead and start us off, man.
Shit. I kind of want to say Wrestler of the Year locked, but at the same time, it might just be Top Guy easy.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's your what would be the reasoning?
So for Wrestler of the Year lock, just match quality speaks for itself. Matches with Zach, Osprey, Swerve, the entire Owen as a whole.
Yeah.
Some people didn't like the match, but it was so for me. His match with Jack Perry.
Okay. Actually, yeah. I mean, I like.
And then he faced Okada in the Tokyo Dome. That was a great match.
He did.
Oh yeah, he faced him
He
like a
did.
bunch of times. That
He
was
Yeah,
did-
he fought
he faced him in
Nigel.
the toe.
Arthur Ashe
Yes,
Yeah, he
Yes,
he
he
in a
fought
banger.
Nigel McGuinness and
he had a bunch of like very underrated matches. I'm looking at his cage match thing right now.
Oh no, he was
Like-
busy. He was busy this year.
Like
Yeah, I
on
feel like-
yeah, he
Collision,
was.
Collision. Like he's been very busy. Obviously, look, he's here, right? His quality of wins. If we're gonna talk about his look, this is lost to Eddie Kingston. Okay, he beat Shane Taylor. He beats Katsuyori Shibata. Okay. Let's see. What's some other ones that were good? Okay,
Will Ospreay.
obviously Will Ospreay beat him. That's a phenomenal match. It's arguably
Yeah.
match of the year.
After that, Brian looks great in defeat.
Yes.
He's so good at
Obviously,
that, too.
he lost at Double or Nothing. The Owen Hart is where it really started to take off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
you-
Shingo
you-
match.
you-
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Oh,
he
the
really
Owen
starts to
Shingo
take off
the
from
guy.
here.
Oh damn.
Fine,
So
too.
the Shingo match, he has a really outstanding match with Pac as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, the finals again, really good against Adam Page. Another match that added on to their really good rivalry. He beat Jeff Jarrett. That was another really good match.
I was gonna
Obviously,
say he carried
this-
Jeff Jarrett to a good one.
Yeah, but I said that was
this
Carry.
this
boy.
one right here, I'm not gonna lie, this is the big one for the year. For him,
Yeah.
Jack Perry had I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty decent match. It was
It
decent.
was a cool match.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I don't know if I think people were just uninterested just because it's Jack Perry more than anything. But it was a pretty good match. Nigel McGuinness had a great match with him, honestly. Really good
Yeah.
match.
A bang up.
that one.
Defeated Kazuchika Okada. Okay. And then obviously lost the title to John Moxley. There's no shame in that.
He's had a,
I think
that's a-
I'm not gonna
Really
lie,
weird.
Enigma. I personally agree with you. I think he's probably gonna go up here, the top easy guys. Tommy, what do you think?
to be honest, when we started going through his matches, and I mean, there's just so many bangers in there.
Promo work this year has been great as well.
Oh yes, I mean especially on the retirement run, I felt like him and Tony Khan with the vignettes and the promos and the how genuine, all of that plays a part. That character work plays a part. So I think I'm with you. I think he's probably gonna go up top guys easy to me.
Yeah.
Yep. Crack.
This man Brian Danielson, you talk about like certain like change. Like it went from he was having like just like banger matches and just like like elevating say like Will Ospreay to this man just flat out said he's the best in the goddamn world. And when I heard that promo on Swerve,
Oh yeah,
bro, like that to me was like, all right, this man's finally saying what we've been saying for years. And the fact that he backed it up with Swerve along with the catalog of matches he had this year, yeah, it's not. There's no question he's at the top there easy.
Ghost, what do you think,
Top.
man?
I say top guys easy.
Perfect.
Pretty simple.
We are gonna have one more guest joining us very, very shortly. He'll come on soon, but for right now, top guys easy. Guys in the chat, let us know how do you think we're doing.
yeah. What y'all thinking?
All right, next up, CM Punk. CM Punk, man. Let's start with Tommy for this one. Tommy, we know this is your guy.
It
But
is.
like Ghost gave an unbiased opinion on Braun Breaker. We're gonna need you to give an unbiased opinion.
I got
CM
you.
Punk.
I will. So as we know, the beautiful months of cinema that he did with Drew McIntyre, even while Punk was injured, because he was injured for the first half of that feud. With that being said, I think Crack you're probably gonna love this, and so are you, Ghost. But I think that injury bug is what's getting him, and then how cautious WWE wants to be with him, so only brings him out for said.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys.
Gotcha. For said Drew's feud, and then probably won't see him again to the Gunther feud, and then after that, we probably won't see him again to the Seth feud. So I think that hinders him a lot, but I get why they're doing it because, again, Kraken Ghost loves to hear it, but he is injury prone. He just got to that point in his career where that hurts
You
him.
can say it. He's a fragile bitch. You see the ambulance play right now? They're playing it for Punk. They played it for Punk because they know how much of a fragile bitch he is. Oh my god. But with that being said, with all my hatred aside, you are right. Even though the first half he was basically injured and on the IR.
Right.
So his feud with Drew and matches were on fire. So
phenomenal. But because again, all bias aside, I'm gonna be honest. I said right outside the bubble earlier. Nah, I can't put him in no shot. There's something in me that I can't put him there. I have to put him right outside the bubble because I do have hope that the Gunther feud is gonna end his year, and I do have hope I do have hope that it's gonna be a great feud. So I can't put him in no shot, but I think right outside the bubble is fair.
I fuck with that.
All right. CM Punk, huh?
Oh, jeez. Be
Hold
nice.
on. Hold on. Hold on. What I haven't heard yet is honestly when he first came back, which was that this year? Wait.
That was almost exactly 1 year ago.
Well,
Last
technically,
year,
yeah, it was like late last year.
Okay, so Rumble. During his Rumble build-up, him and Seth, teasing their little thing before he actually got injured. His promo work with Seth Rollins was good. And even throughout the whole year, every time Punk, Seth, and Drew was on the mic together, one of the best promo work of the week.
He even had
And
a
it's
little
not
thing
a
with
joke.
Cody.
Even with Cody, yes.
Yeah.
So Punk, yeah, injured once again, like you said, which so very true.
Shocker.
Injuries hindered him right outside the bubble. Yeah, I mean, you can't really put him on the bubble. Do we?
Well,
Really? Nah. Can't put him on the bubble. Right outside.
Kind of sounds fitting just to put him like right outside the bubble. If he was a healthy Punk, he'd probably be either on the bubble or it depends what he would hypothetically be doing. We could probably say like he's in the same tier as like match wrestler of the year candidate. But it's the fact that this dude keeps getting injured like every 2 weeks that's kind of just hindering him.
For
That's
real.
crazy.
This man's the guy from SpongeBob who we were talking about. Every morning I
My
break
leg.
my arms. Every afternoon I break my legs. And then night, yo, Punk, can you stay healthy, please? Like your fans over here begging for you.
Your fans have been begging for you, especially when you were
I've been fighting for my
gone.
life in every group chat about this.
Especially when Punk was gone for what, 6 years?
Oh my god.
All right, guys, I'm back.
All right,
All right,
well, Axel,
What's the consensus?
We have agreed, most of us have said right outside the bubble.
Yeah.
Right outside. Okay. I agree with that as well. He had the great feud with with Drew McIntyre. Great feud with Seth up until he got hurt and whatever. He'd be a lot higher. He'd probably be if he was probably healthy the whole year, he would probably be like Wrestler of the Year lock. Unfortunately, I think the highest I would actually put him is probably on the bubble, but I would probably only put him right outside the bubble right now. So I think this is a fair assessment for
I'm
CM
praying
Punk.
for that Gunther feud to be just as good as the Drew. I know
You
that's
don't want
crazy.
another ring general. You don't want another ring general.
No, I
You
do, bro. I'm thinking about
Tommy.
cinema. I'm thinking about cinema right now.
Okay, you can
You
think about the cinema. Wow, I can't speak. Whatever.
Cinema.
Anyways, you want to see Punk get murdered on live television?
Right.
He apparently does. He apparently wants to see
Hey,
him get
okay.
wrecked. Like
He was in the last two as well, and the Rumble. The other thing is he's just
Oh, yeah.
he had way too much time off. I think he took off from January all the way. He didn't have his first match until SummerSlam. It hurts, man. He was there. I will say this: he was there a lot. He did show up to TV quite a bit when he was hurt. So that is one thing that he has going for him. Otherwise, he'd probably have no shot, honestly.
Yeah, he was
I
close.
think it's the promos that's saving him right now.
Yeah,
Pretty
the
much.
promos are definitely saving him. And also the match. He probably has one of the best matches of the year, honestly.
that was it. Yeah, if he had like a stinker with Drew at like SummerSlam, I'm not gonna.
Oh, he
lie.
would be cooked. He would.
He had a good match with Drew at SummerSlam, and they progressively got better.
Yeah.
His matches progressively got better. Yes, he has a great promo. The other thing is like I said,
I already mentioned
missed
that.
two-
You're too late.
Oh
too
my
late.
god! Wait,
That's
the
tough.
promo before,
Skill issue.
Oh yeah.
Like
promo
that's the
was
thing is
really
like a
good.
lot of the stuff that you could say about Punk is a lot of it is promo, right?
Mhm.
And for only having one good feud, not good feud, like great feud, obviously great feud. Nobody's gonna argue that. It's hard to justify for him to be put any higher, honestly.
No, that's fair. That's
Like, he
fair.
kind of
One feud isn't gonna do it. It's not gonna cut it. You need to provide a little bit more. Everybody else above him has been there, every day. So it's unfortunate, man.
Brian Danielson, we probably won't see Brian Danielson for the rest of the year, but he still has more TV time than CM Punk does.
That's the thing, but Daniel
Yeah.
Bryanson already. When did he go out? He went out on October.
Last month?
He
Yeah,
wrestled.
last month.
yeah.
He wrestled 10 months of the year. Come on now.
Yeah,
Like-
not even close. Come on,
It's
Punk.
not- it's
I need
not
you to get
close.
healthy, man. Drink some Pedialyte or something. I need you back out there, bro. I'm getting killed. I'm getting killed.
This man
So-
Thomas is fighting for his life.
You start being a Punk fan nowadays.
You don't want it.
He's tired of Couch Man Punk.
I'm running out of things to say for you, bro. I'm running out of excuses.
Oh, look who's next! Crack's favorite wrestler.
All right, guys. Next up, Cody Rhodes. Enigma. Let's start. Actually, you know what? Crack.
Ooh.
Your
Let's start with
favorite
you,
wrestler. Yay.
Wait, Crack, we know you hate him, but Tommy has given an unbiased opinion on CM Punk. Ghost has given an unbiased opinion on Braun Breaker. Now I think it's your time to give an unbiased opinion
Okay, let
on
me
Cody
just-
Rhodes.
Let me just say before I give my unbiased opinion, fuck Rose in the top, fuck Cody Runnels. Okay, sorry. I needed that. Okay, now I got my little out the way. I can confidently say the goofy superhero man himself. He belongs on the Wrestle of the Year lock. I'm not gonna lie. The year he's having. Say what you want about the reign. is it a little disappointing? You could say that, but at the same time, coming from Roman's previous reign, like there's no way it can like match up. Like it was never going to. But it's been cool. He's been doing his thing. The only thing I probably is getting still annoying that there still is like I feel like there's like a difference in how like Cody portrays himself and like what he says to like what the company has him do. Like for example, like Bad Blood. This man was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna team with Roman." 2 hours later, so we're teaming up. Yeah, but what do you mean? Like, what is this flip flop? Like, did you not just like okay? But other than that, other than like they're like contradictory sometimes with booking. He's still one of the best wrestlers, in any given company.
That's fair. That's
All right.
fair.
That was pretty
Tommy?
I think my man Cody Rhodes should have.
Yeah, right, buddy. Right.
Exactly. He ain't Ospreay, but Cody is a dog. And kind of with Crack, I think he's a wrestler of the law. I think depending on how this must go, depending on if they keep him out of that, now we have no indications, nothing. But I do think this. I just need to see him do one more thing. I think that's where I'm at, and then he will be easy a top guy to me. But I think for me, I'm missing just. I just feel like I just need one more, just one more feud, one more promo where we're like, oh,
Who would that feud be with?
Now I would say, would that include the Kevin Owens and Orton potential for you? Because you saw Cody went to the hospital with Orton.
Right.
It was already basically feuding with Kevin at this point. Would that how that transpires by the end of the year persuade you into
now again because we got Survivor Series right around the corner, right? So if that's the direction they're going, and I'm gonna be honest, I mean I probably shouldn't do this, but I mean it's Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. I know if they're in the ring together, regardless of the night, it's gonna be a banger. I know that, so I'm not worried about that at all. I'm just hoping it's that Survivor Series,
We do have another guest with us here. Please welcome to the stage, Jody.
Yo,
shit,
What's up? How y'all feeling?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm feeling cool. Play 2K a little bit, and figure I just join y'all on this BTBC. So I'm here.
All right. So we're kind of just talking about Cody right now, Jody. But Tommy's gonna finish up real quick, and then we'll go to you.
All right.
But yeah. So Cody, as far as that goes, I think. Craig, to answer your question, I think that is actually exactly what I'm talking about. I know it's gonna be a banger, but I know they went at it already, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, but that one was more so like a, hey man, you're my guy. I think you deserve a title shot. Let's do it. I hate those. This is what I've been waiting on. This one that I'm hoping is at Survivor Series. This is what I'm waiting on. But as of right now, I think he's an easy wrestler of the year. Like he's definitely on the bracket. I don't know if he's gonna be like a top 5 seed or not, because it's pretty stacked on that top half of the world, really. So, but I definitely think he's a lock. He's a lock.
Wait. I now I got a question for Tommy.
What's up?
So, I've been watching Cody, and where he's at right now is kind of questionable when people talk about like, oh, is he a wrestler of the year, or and this is a wrestler of the year lock? I think he is, but like let's look at Cody's success going from Royal Rumble winner. Beat Roman Reigns. Not boring. Nothing title defense against Logan Paul. 2 good AJ Styles matches, and then he jumps back into Bloodline stuff. And now he's in KO stuff. Does that middle-ish Bloodline stuff going back hinder him a bit?
To be honest, looking back at it, that probably is what hindered him a little bit. I do remember, especially during that time, I remember the discourse was like, bro, there's nothing else Cody could be doing right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I do feel like that probably did hinder him a little bit, because during that time, instead of building somebody up for him, they just threw him in again a storyline that probably didn't necessarily need him per se. So it's one of those. He's in a tough spot though. Cody, like Crack said, right after the Roman long reign, and Cody's in a real tough spot. So even him being at the lock, I think is valid. He's in a tough spot, bro. He's in a tough spot.
Jody. First off, before you give your thoughts on Cody, what do you think of the list so far?
I think right now the list is very, very valid right now. I'm not mad at it. I like it.
All right. Would you agree with the three that we have put up in their like Danielson being top guy, Braun Breaker on the bubble, and right outside the bubble, CM Punk? Would you agree that those three fit right in those three categories?
Um, yeah, yeah, like
Okay.
no doubt. That's
Perfect.
definitely the right one.
Okay, perfect. Now, what are your thoughts on Cody, and where do you think he should be inside this inside one of these categories?
Um, right now, what I think of Cody Rhodes is a champion, but if I'm being real honest, um, I think Cody right now is they're not doing that. I agree with Tommy was saying everything 100%. Cody Rhodes, they got nothing for him to do right now. All he's thinking about is like his boy Randy, because after what happened this past week SmackDown with the whole Kevin is right shirt, I swear to God they better have that shirt on the show. But
I do want
no,
that shirt.
Cody,
Yeah, that
but,
waiting.
but no, Cody, they got nothing for him right now. He doesn't want to involve to be in the bloodline. So whatever they got going on with Cody, whatever they got going on with Cody Rhodes, whenever when the time is right, just put him in the championship match and defend it, because he's been lackluster right now. I'm a Cody crybaby, but I feel like Cody Rhodes as champion right now, you need to defend it somehow, because there's anybody in that particular way. There's hungry competitors right now. Heck, you could have put Cody versus Montez for the championship and
Mhm.
break the street probably right at the back. So they got enough for him. So yeah, I got nothing else to say about Cody. He just have Cody defend that title, and it will be good from there.
So where do you on the categories? Where do you think he belongs? Top guys easy, wrestler of the year locks, on the bubble, right outside the bubble, or no shot?
Um, no shot,
No shot.
no shot.
Okay.
Your heart.
All right.
I would have
Enigma.
made it be you.
Enigma, man.
Shoot.
What is
He said you wanted
what do
me
you
to-
think? What do you think, and where do you think he belongs?
So I had to ask a question about the
Hmm.
going back into the bloodline stuff to, I guess, justify my answer. So how long was he feuding with Solo and God and Jacob? Well, like a good 2 months. Like that was just through the summer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
June through
Yeah.
August.
Yeah, 'cause he had the
kind of a little bit
SummerSlam
into
match.
September.
Okay, so
If you really think about it, up until Bad Blood, honestly,
yeah,
Yeah.
up until that sounds about right.
until Bad Blood. So June to October.
So I think if this was fresh out of WrestleMania, I probably would have said outside the bubble. But because we start the year with Cody winning the Rumble and then main event of WrestleMania, well, both nights of WrestleMania, ending Roman Reigns'
Glory
title
hole.
run, having two good matches with AJ Styles, okay match with Logan Paul, and then we go to the Bloodline stuff. I kind of want to put him in Wrestler of the Year category, but it's more so from we can talk about why he deserves to be out on the bubble too.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Just because he's done so much, what happens right now doesn't affect him that much.
So you would put him on the bubble right now?
No, I put him Wrestler of the Year category.
Locks?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ghost. Where would you put Cody?
I guess wrestler of the year locks.
Okay.
Everyone else pretty much explained it, so.
All right. Now, me personally,
Yeah, I got it.
I would put him in Top Guys Easy.
All right.
My
okay.
explanation behind this is, I mean, you guys have explained a lot of stuff. One thing Tommy did bring up is quality of wins. I don't think there's anybody here on this list that probably has the quality of wins that he does have. And the biggest quality of win is Roman Reigns.
That is
The
true.
other thing is, unlike anybody on the list, like the whole way through, he's probably the hottest merch seller. The dude sells merch ridiculously. Like, he is probably the biggest babyface in all of WWE. And if not WWE, probably the whole wide world.
Mm.
That, for me, is probably, he is QB1. Roman is the moneymaker, and he is the top guy in the company. And because he is the top guy in the company, I think that kind of overshadows everything else.
Oh yeah, I forgot about his merch sales. Oh my,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah,
he like
to be
top
honest, I
5 in
like them.
Fanatics?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
Yup.
them.
they're
And he's
comparing
deep-
him
Of
to
and
all
mind you,
athletes, of
He's
all
all
athletes.
athletes. He's up there with
Yeah.
like LeBron and Messi and Ronaldo,
Oh
which
Which is
yeah,
crazy
I
to
forgot
think
about
that.
that.
That is
are
insane.
internationally known guys.
Those are some valid points.
That is like I understand the storyline stuff, but in the grand scheme of things,
That's right.
Cody is the impact that he's had on the wrestling industry, and this isn't just promos and in ring; it's the impact, and you can clearly see the impact because every week he comes out and the pops almost seem to get louder for him.
Oh yeah, and also
he's selling merch, and the dude he's just a hard worker. Shows up every. I don't even know a SmackDown that he's missed. I can't remember.
It's true.
And they don't wrestle. Obviously, he doesn't wrestle much, but neither does Gunther. They don't really wrestle much on weekly television. None of the champions really do. Look at LA Knight. Look at Braun Breaker. You can name any champion. They don't wrestle that much on weekly television. So I won't fault it on him because it's what most of these top champions do. They don't wrestle on weekly television. But when the stuff really matters, Cody has been probably consistently that guy the whole year. I know he's had some fairly tough breaks with like with not so much promos, but like storyline kind of stuff. But everything else kind of factors in for him to kind of be a top guy because he's the top guy in the biggest company and he's internationally known due to the amount of merch he sells.
Yeah.
Just because I forgot about the merch sales and how over he is.
And impact. I'd arguably say that he probably has the most impact out of anybody on the list.
That's real. I changed my answer. I think he's the top guy.
To add on to
Yeah,
that
that's
too, the casual. Let me remind you, the casual audience turned on The Rock just to see Cody beat Roman. The casual audience.
That is big.
They did cheer everyone on Cody.
They told Rock to die. They didn't want his
Again.
ass. Again, they sung the song "Goodbye" on the Raw after Philadelphia. Axel is right. I just fucking realized some merch sales and all that shit. He's got to go on top guys.
I still think one day he should turn heel just for the fun of it, just so insane that would be. But that's just me.
Yep.
Me.
Well, I think they should do it if they need to. For right now, keep going.
Top guy.
No,
I'm top guy.
Change your mind to top guy.
Because I forgot about all that. Oh my god.
All
Yeah,
right.
you see, Cody? You see what I did for you? You fucking bitch. Damn.
All right, move on.
All
From
right.
there.
Damian Priest. This one's
That
one's
might be a
tough.
tough one, I'm
This
not
is
gonna
going to be a
lie.
tough one, and I want to see what you guys say about this one. Enigma, let's start with you, man.
Ooh, yeah, this one's hard.
As a Damian Priest guy, I'm gonna be very unbiased on this one. I want to say top guy easy.
Ooh.
Just because he had his WrestleMania moment and then he won the world title and all that stuff. But similar to Cody, you kind of can't say, oh, because of this one moment, you kind of got to look at the whole thing. And winning the world title, having the WrestleMania moment, and then going to beat Finn Balor Monday through Sunday kind of doesn't really move you. If anything, it kind of like puts you right on the bubble for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Like he had potential to be like Wrestler of the Year lock, but again, beating Finn Balor Monday through Sunday and not really going anywhere except recently, which is like last week. He's facing Gunther now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did win that number one contenders match.
So yeah, I guess he's literally like looking from the outside.
If this was cut off in August, right? Let's say, cut off in August, right? He just finished the Gunther feud, he just lost the world title. Would he be at the Wrestler of the Year locks right then and there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his. I'm like, okay, don't get me wrong, his WrestleMania win was great.
Right.
But if we're talking like probably the peak of Gunther, even though it is a loss, I think he was the biggest winner coming out of SummerSlam of anybody, honestly. Like anybody on that probably fought that night, I think he was the biggest winner. Outside of Liv Morgan, because I think Liv Morgan was a big winner that night as well. But I think Damian Priest was probably the biggest winner that night.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna be honest as well. The match with Drew, I thought was like his coming out party of like, oh no, he's for real, which
I
was
thought that was
that was
locked
before
in.
Gunther, huh?
I thought that after facing Drew McIntyre, it would be like, oh, okay, he's a main eventer.
Well, yeah, that was like I said. That was, when I saw that match and just saw how he, even when that botch happened, and he really did mess up his leg. It looked like, and he still held, like he still finished the performance like the best he could. When I see things like that, that adds points for me. So when I saw that, I was like, oh no, he loves it. He's here. Like
Props to Drew for keeping kayfabe in that moment, saying, dude, I can't win the match this way.
Yeah, and also you remember, this man went into Mania tag champs with Finn, lost it obviously in the
Ladder match.
the multi-ladder match, and then the next night over here cashing in and becoming world champion. So this man, like, obviously the match with Drew wasn't really a match, but like he still had like 2 separate matches at Mania, walked in as champ and left as champ as well.
And Clash of the Castle, that match was really, really good.
That
honestly,
was
I was very pleased with that. Even the match with Seth was off to a. If we're just judging, the match, outstanding. Those two were putting on a very good match.
Oh yeah.
Tommy, did you kind of get everything off that you wanted?
Oh
to
yeah,
say?
I think I'm gonna have to go on the bubble because I feel like he's cooled off a lot. Now, granted, he did just win that #1 contenders match, so we'll see where it goes from here. Obviously, I don't think he's beating Gunther, of course, but just after that, But I think he's on the bubble right now for me.
Craig?
I'm on the same way. Unfortunately, I feel like Finn's probably just gonna screw Priest and then continue on that feud. And like I obviously was saying, that's like in a way like kind of hindering him. But other than that, he's like I would say like 11 if you're saying like top 10 or like closest to wrestler of the year.
Okay.
Ghost, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Damien Priest, right? Yeah. Oh, this one's interesting, I guess. Because he cashed in. Let's see. Was he in the Rumble?
Possibly he was.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay, so most of his big highlights, cashing in, Mania, good for him. His reign was not bad. It wasn't really bad. He fought Seth. He fought Drew, I think. Yeah, he did. He fought Drew.
Also, Jey Uso in a fun match.
Jey Uso in a fun match.
He was in the Rumble match, by the way. He was.
He did. I don't think he did have the Rumble, but I can't remember. So, but his babyface turn was probably one of his biggest parts because he was pretty damn over.
Yeah,
he really was.
Yeah, he was.
Everyone's loving him a lot, and pretty much him losing the title to Gunther, not a bad look for him. It still made him look strong too. Made him look smart. But yeah, I say on the bubble, to be honest.
You said on the bubble?
Yeah, on the bubble.
Okay. Jody?
I agree. I'm gonna say the same on the bubble. Priest done. He as a babyface run where everything goes and y'all saying, on the bubble. Priest is a good babyface, so I'm gonna go with on the bubble as well.
So kind of listening to everybody. He's on the bridge right there. He's on the bridge right there, like on the bubble, Wrestler of the Year likes. Like he's kind of hovering. Like if there was like a middle ground for that, then he'd probably be somewhere in there because he's kind of in the mixture. But if I were to really say, I think he's on the bubble just because he has lost some steam. SummerSlam, I think even up until Bad Blood, I think he was still very, very hot. Coming out of SummerSlam, he was getting monster pops. Like, I'm like, dude, this dude is like has gotten even hotter over time. I'm like, okay, he had a good reign with the title. It seems like he's even keeping the momentum with even without the title. And then the Finn match happens. It's like, okay. And then it's like, huh? Like what, and he kind of lost a little bit of steam. So on the bubble, I think fits just exactly perfect for him. Hopefully before the end of the year, maybe this feud with Gunther, which probably should rise him back up potentially into Wrestle of the Year locks, just because he's had a phenomenal year. On the tag team side, he was doing pretty good with the Judgment Day at the start of the year. They were planting seeds. They were doing a lot of really good storytelling, kind of heading towards the breakup. Obviously, the breakup was obviously done really well. Damien doing things a babyface should do One of the instances, him looking at the replay screen at SummerSlam. But he's done a lot of really good things. But I could see him probably marching his way back up the Wrestler of the Year locks now that he does have this number one contendership with Gunther. That feud, the first time around, it did really good. I don't doubt it's going to do the same. Like, I think it's going to be fine. He'll be fine. But for right now, On the Bubble is kind of where I would put him. Okay, next guy. This guy's very controversial. Drew McIntyre. This one, now, we are going to start with Tommy. Because for a large portion of the year, this is the guy who tormented Tommy and his favorite wrestler, CM Punk. So it would be fair to start with Tommy this time. Tommy, I would like for you to give us, if only Lee was here, honestly, I would like for you to give us an unbiased answer on where you think Drew McIntyre should be and why.
Oh boy. All right. So we got Mr. Drew McIntyre. Obviously, we hit a bit of it with Punk. How he had one of the best feuds of the year, probably. Obviously, with Punk. Even before that, though, because I mean, he won the Money in the Bank. I mean, even though he lost in the same night, he still won it, so that's important. The
quality of wins, I think, are going to help him out a lot.
It's going to help him out a lot.
This is going to help. Yeah.
He does have a win on Punk, so it's not like he doesn't. He does have that. I mean, it's Seth.
They'll be officiating.
Hey, by the way, he's one of the. Hold on. Any of the WWE guys in here? Give me a second. He's the only one on this list out of the WWE guys that has a win over Cody.
Oh, he did beat Cody. He did. Because I remember that.
He beat Cody.
I was like, why are they
Rumble,
making Cody lose right now? Why was that?
At the beginning of the year in January, he did.
Yeah, he does
did
have
beat
a
Cody.
win.
The quality of wins. This is.
I hate Drew
It's
McIntyre,
okay,
bro.
Thomas. You can say it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Promo work is probably second to none.
Second to none. And then when he did turn, oh my god, the character work is
This man said, and I quote, "I prayed for this and it happened." But that, that did. Like, Thomas, you can finish up. That's all I gotta say.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to all my Punk fans out there, but Drew's a wrestler a lock, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just keeping it a beam. He's a lock. The character work, the wins. Even though he's taking his time off right now, you can still use the back half of the year, and it stacks up almost against anybody's year, you know? So yeah. I think he's a lock. Disgusting, but he's a lock.
Crack. Let's go with you, man.
I mean, Thomas pretty much hit it right on the point. Like, everything this man did was phenomenal work. Like, if there's anyone who can genuinely call themselves the MVP of 2024, it is Drew McIntyre. So with that, like, there's not even much. Like, this man, and again, I said, this man said to Punk, "I prayed for you to get injured, and it happened." Yeah, lock. Drew McIntyre, lock. Enough said.
Okay, Ghost.
Drew McIntyre. He knows what he did at Mania. But, it was great to see him and the other guy get killed at Hell in a Cell. And that feud in general was amazing. His match with Seth was amazing. His feud with Seth was also amazing. So, got to give him a lock. We have to.
Jody.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? Drew.
For real, Drew McIntyre, he is definitely MVP because when he was in his hometown at Clash of the Castle in Scotland, when they played a little bit of his old theme song "Broken Dreams" with his intro and went straight to his theme. At your front door. Shut up, Alexa. When Drew was with Clash of the Castle, he went straight with his little intro and went straight do. That was the best intro, and his moment representing his home when Drew was fighting Roman, and then there was solo, and then out of the get-go, Drew messed up. But out of the get-go, for real, Drew had the World Heavyweight Championship at Mania for a short period of time.
Okay, that counts.
Drew screwed Drew, and then Priest cashed in. But out of the get-go, for real, Drew's an MVP. Lock.
Wrestle of the Year lock. Okay.
I
Enigma.
keep forgetting that match at Mania with Seth before the cash-in was phenomenal. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, it was a really good. It looked like a squash, but it was a really good one. You know.
So everyone's saying Wrestle of the Year lock. I'm actually gonna say he's top guy easy.
Ooh.
And
What brings them into that?
Everyone
that
here is
category?
talking about the Punk feud being. I'm not gonna say like it's not his best feud. I think it is the best feud he's had this year. But if you look at Drew from January, he feuded with Cody for up until Rumble. He feuded with Seth. He was actually begging Seth, focus on me. I'm your challenger. While he was focusing on Roman and the bloodline. Drew was locked in from January to April. And even though he had the world title for a cup of coffee, he got his WrestleMania moment. He won the world title. He beat Cody Rhodes. He won Money in the Bank. He beat CM Punk. Like, this is right now, right this very moment in November is like Drew's off time while he was on fire from January to last month.
Yes.
Wow. Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
So my decision is gonna be the same as Enigma's.
Wow.
For the simple fact that he is the MVP of this year. Okay. There's not a better storyteller, not a better worker this year than Drew McIntyre. The promo work, the storytelling, the overall impact that he's had. People love a good heel, and they love Drew McIntyre. This guy has
sorry
been.
to cut you off. I actually want to add on what you just said. I think people also love a justified heel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Like
exactly what he is.
Like when Drew sided with the Judgment Day for War Games, when he shook hands with Rhea, I was like, man.
Yeah, he's had quite the run this year. The match quality that he's had, the storylines that he's had, the quality of wins, it's all there. He won the Money in the Bank, won the world title. I mean, there's a long list of things that Drew McIntyre has done this year. The impact that he's had, absolutely, by none, is probably greater than almost anybody outside of Cody Rhodes. Yeah, he's been the MVP, and I think he's honestly a top easy guy. He's been the best worker this year, day in, day out, and from January to he like the dude was, for some time, Raw. Like all everybody wanted to see, what was Drew gonna do? What was Drew this? Drew that? Like, he's the guy, man. He had, for most of the year, he had no titles on him.
Nope.
Just straight working. That's
whooping.
a real worker right there. Not gonna lie, like that's top easy. Like, and he was probably the best heel. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, probably the best heel in WWE. I'd even find it tough for people to find me, 5 or 6 better heels than him overall in all of professional wrestling.
Oh yeah.
God, Cat, we may need you on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Because I mean, you're right, Axel. You're right. I feel like there's some other names on this list that I would put there though above Drew, and I think that's what's stopping me from putting him top guys. Because I don't want to put. Yeah, there's a couple guys I think that I have over him that I think is stopping me from it. Like Gunther and like an Ospreay. And maybe even like a Jey Uso, honestly, But
I'm not gonna lie, like if we're talking like straight in ring, like in ring, you look at everything within the kayfabe stuff of WWE, I think Drew has collectively had the best year.
He does. And when he won the Elimination Chamber in Australia,
That's another thing that he did. And he eliminated 3 people from there as well. It might have been 4.
He did do that.
Yeah, he did. DM Punk and DM Drew, sure, and merch that dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, his merch stuff was also very
Remember
good
the Jack Perry photo?
Yep.
Yep.
The
He
legendary iconic photo.
that's another thing is look
Man,
at
Tim.
his merch, DM Punk. The stuff with putting CM Punk's WrestleMania main event, the
Yeah.
gravestone on merch. He's done a lot of really great stuff, like in totality. So-
Keller in chat say he's a top guy 100%. RSS top guy.
I agree. My favorite wrestler is Cody, but I think the best man.
That's tough.
There's a legit case for him. So
I see. I'm about the three that I see in chat saying top guy. So I mean, I'm cool. I guess.
It's
what's the consensus for the rest of the?
It's
Obviously.
50-50.
Because I'm still on locks.
Okay. Crab, what are you thinking?
I feel like it's got to be top guys. He was just one of them.
Ghost. All right, we'll move on from Ghost. Jody, what do you think, man?
Top guy or lock?
I know I say lock, but screw it. Top guy easy.
Then I think I lose here, chat. I think he put him. Go ahead and throw him up there, man. Go ahead and throw him top guys.
All right, Drew is in the top guys category. Now the next one.
Look at Punko in that bottom.
The next one, man. The next one's a good one. Gunther. Let's hear it, man. Enigma, if you're here, let's start
Top
with
guy,
you, man.
easy.
Like, do it.
That was way too easy.
Okay.
Could we?
This dude literally dominated the mid card for God knows how long. Lost it, took a 30-minute break, won King of the Ring, then won the world title. He's back on his bullshit.
I'm gonna say he dropped the title to Sammy at WrestleMania.
That
Won
was his
King of the
30-minute break.
Ring. Beat Randy Orton twice. God dang. I mean,
Won the world title. Like,
what else? I mean, he's a top guy. Top guy, easy.
Oh, my microphone. Sorry, man.
I tell Tatiana till this day, that's a perfect wrestler. When you are trying to figure out what the definition of a pro wrestler is, look at Gunther. He is him.
like a heel wrestler. I see it.
I think he's a top guy, man.
Top guy, Gunther. Easy. No explanation.
And the only reason he lost to Cody was because of logistics.
Yeah.
Nope, not canon.
I blame politics.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
He said it's not canon.
It's a Saudi show, doesn't count.
It's a filler show. Yeah.
Not canon.
Ghost, what do you think, man?
For Gunther, top guy.
Okay.
Easy.
Jody?
Easy part.
As much I despise Gunther, but he is a good wrestler. Give him top guy. And when Gunther became Intercontinental Champion for beat Ricochet, top guy.
Okay.
I feel like he squashed Ricochet, really.
All right.
Squash.
So
Axel's favorite recently, Ricochet.
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 Yeah, this is he's gotten better than Mike. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put him top guy. But there's a part of me that would slot him down to Wrestle of the Year lock. And there's only one reasoning to that.
Ooh.
If you look at the three guys that sit at the top, there's one thing that separates them from him. It's the star power that they have currently. To the casual audience, I'm not sure how Gunther gravitates to the casual audience.
That's fair.
All three of these guys right here are super known. They attract a casual audience. I'm not sure if Gunther's there yet. I'm gonna put him in top guys, but like I said, like if there would be a reason why he isn't in there is because these three guys right here. And when I consider a top guy easy, you have to have everything, and that in the final part is the marketing aspect of yourself. And I think these three guys have done a phenomenal job. These three guys up here have done a phenomenal job of that this year in totality. But I am gonna put them in top guys. So that would be like I said, that would be the only thing.
I think Gunther will be able to attract fast this year. Again, people saw him dominate with the IC, then they saw him beat Randy Orton, then they saw him win the world title.
Yep.
I think like any casual fan, like if I just started watching Monday Night Raw and I see Gunther first person, I'm hooked.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's great, and his mic work has gotten like oh my gosh, like significantly better. So that's I think he does belong up there. He's been a complete gem for the WWE. So And just not just WWE, but just professional wrestling in general. Okay, next guy. This one's gonna be very controversial. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh boy.
This one right here is gonna be very controversial. So, Jey Uso.
Ooh.
Damn.
Mm.
Let's start with you know what? Jody, man, came on the stream saying yeet. So I think it's only
That
right
is
now
true.
we start with
That is
Jody.
true.
I mean, Jey Uso is the main event because, like, little did y'all know that Jey Uso's merch on WWE Shop has, since October, his merch has been sold a lot more than CM Punk and Roman Reigns merch.
That's a good stat. When we're talking about
That's
everything in totality, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what else? Like, what do you think? Like, obviously, like storyline wise, throughout the year, what has he done?
Jey Uso, he is like, for me personally, I think Jey Uso has more that dream and that creative ability. Became the first ever Intercontinental Champion in over 14 years of his career. He held that title for a good about 20 or some days, something like that. But I give Jey Uso a on the lock of the year guy, but
Okay.
I'm gonna give him that.
Okay. Ghost. Now we know this is a guy who obviously beat one of your faves, but we're gonna need you to give a an unbiased opinion on Jey Uso.
Are we talking about non-family man Jey Uso?
The whole year, Jey Uso, the whole year.
We got to talk about the
Unbiased.
non-family part.
Unbiased, man.
Jey Uso. Let's see what he's done. IC champion. Okay. Let's see. He was in the Money in the Bank match. He was also in the Royal Rumble. He had a pretty shit match with Jimmy Uso.
Oh God.
Pretty shit. The only thing that carried that match for me was the super kick parlay. That's about it. What did he do? Oh, his entrance at Backlash. Yes, very good. Let's see. After Backlash, what was the pay-per-view after Backlash?
Was it King and Queen of the Ring?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah. He made to the finals of that, which is not bad. He lost to Gunther.
No,
but
the
that's okay.
semis. He made to the semis.
Oh, it made to
He
the
made to the
semis. Oh yeah, the
Wait,
finals.
who did he lose to again?
Gunther. He
Gunther.
lost to Gunther. He went to
Okay,
sleep.
okay.
From this night.
From night. Jey Uso has actually done a lot, and I actually do like him when he's family man, of course. Right now, back in the Bloodline storyline, and we're already getting some good ass clips from him. I'm not even joking. Like, we're getting some good ass clips, good ass things. And like Jody said, merch. He's going crazy with merch.
Yes.
He has my favorite merch in just terms of how it looks. He has my favorite merch.
His merch is very good. Very, very
Seriously,
good.
man.
Crack,
man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta make a decision, I think.
Go
I
ahead.
do. My only thing that's really hindering him was that Mania match. And I'm not gonna lie, for most of his singles things, it was just mostly filler.
He lost a lot.
He lost a lot, and it was expected because at the end of the day, we all knew what was gonna happen. Go back with Roman for War Games.
Mm-hmm.
I think for right now, I might put him barely on the bubble. Barely on the bubble. I think we need to give him more time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Crack. What's going on? What's
Mr.
your
Yeet Man. All right. Now, I'm seeing the totality of his work this year. Obviously, he has the fan support, the merch. You know what I mean? Like, all he has to say is just do this and say yeet, and he's pretty much good for a promo. So, if you're not gonna worry about that, it's just I want to put him on the bubble, but I kind of want to put him where Braun is, right outside the bubble, because again, he had that horrible match with Jimmy at Mania.
Yeah.
And the one constant gripe people say have with Jey Uso is his in-ring could be a little more polished or a little better, if that makes sense. Because the fact that people would just say punch, super kick, spear, yeet, super kicks,
Super kick,
spear,
parlays.
splash, and then win. It's like don't get me wrong, insanely over, but as we all know, merch through the roof, and the fact that he actually did win a solo title by himself to like justify but with sense of like a year-long build of him trying to convince basically not only himself but the WWE universe that he could win gold by himself. So that was a nice touch, but yeah, I feel like he's just
Didn't
right
he
there
have
with
a match
Braun.
with Seth this year that was really good, or was that last year?
I think that was last year. He had a match with
Ah.
Gunther this year for that IC
That
title.
was a really good match.
I was say because if that Seth match happened this year, that probably would have helped them. Because I was just thinking.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. But
that was a good match.
Yeah.
That was a good match.
I mean, I still give him props for him and Priest. Even obviously
another good one, yeah.
the interference, was not expected, but he still did really well.
Yep.
But I feel like him and Braun right there. Strangely, it's like
I'm not mad at it. I would honestly put him on the bubble as well. And I think it's only because he had a weird time in the year where he was just losing everything, it felt like. But his character didn't get touched. He was still over, everyone was still yeeting in the crowd. So I think that part of it helped him out a lot. It kind of cancels out all of his L's because his character work still it didn't move. He still stayed over the whole time. So I think he's on the bubble for me.
Enigma?
Yeah, he's definitely on the bubble for me as well. Just
Okay.
because his level of being over kinda is what's saving him in this moment of being what he kind of would be like no shot for me if he wasn't over. But it's the fact that he's selling merch, everyone's going yeet and all that stuff. But he's on the bubble. But when it comes to in ring and I guess storyline to a certain level, he's kind of lost. He's kind of lost a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a wrestler that has just as bad as a win-loss ratio as him.
That's kind of
Finn Balor.
At least on the list.
Oh god, Finn Balor worse.
Finn Balor's worse.
Sorry.
Losers, I could say Jey Uso is better than Solo and Finn right now.
So, I mean, so I will say it's definitely for Solo closer recently. If you had said this a couple months ago, yeah, it would have been no shot. He was, over Solo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
just
just
all
want to
those matches. Well, I forgot who said, but his matches were just filler.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna go on the bubble. He does the merch thing really well. He's super over, obviously. The thing that kills him is he's taking a lot of losses. His feuds, a lot to be desired, honestly. The Braun Breaker one was good, the Damian Priest one, he was never believable. I'm not gonna lie. The Jimmy one, I'm not gonna lie. Even the feud was meh. They did that thing at the Rumble, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And then it's they just let it kind of just fizzle off.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of good matches this year, but he's not quite there at Wrestler of the Year lock. What he has going for him is that a huge baby face, great merch, sells a lot of merch, has won an IC title. If he didn't win that IC title, I'm not gonna lie, he'd be right outside the bubble. The IC title helps him because there was also a shock factor. I'm not sure how many people actually thought he was actually gonna win. Especially because we were kind of nearing, especially he went it so close to the Bloodline story kind of kicking off, So there's definitely a shock factor there, but on the bubble seems to be the right place for him.
If he pulled Rhea Ripley for real, he would have been a lock.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been top guy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Pulling Rhea Ripley? Top
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
What?
He would have pulled the Rhea Ripley winning every match. I'm not gonna lie, that he'd be in these conversations.
Exactly, for real.
He'd be in these conversations. He by the way, he dominates the merch stuff. He dominates the presentation. like the look, like all that stuff. He dominates, and if he were to dominate the winning aspect of it, the
it'd
impact
be a
is
real
there.
combo.
I'm not gonna lie, the impact is there. The kids love
Impact
him.
was there.
I was in Atlanta for Bad Blood, and I'm not gonna lie, I waited 2 hours in a merch line from him. I'm not sure there's many wrestlers in the world that can pull off a 2 hour line. And by the way, 2 hours, and there were still hundreds of more people. I remember talking to Deontay, and he told me he was like a little bit behind me. He had to wait another hour before he got up there. So I mean, you're probably looking at almost close to 4 hours of potential people waiting for him to get things signed and take pictures. So and the crazy part is like 30 minutes into it, because there was so much excess of people. They had to stop. He had to stop signing things and just pictures and go. So the impact stuff, it's there. The dude he's clearly an impact to the WWE and all of professional wrestling. He's a marketable person. The stuff inside the ring, he could put on good matches, and he does have good matches. The storylines, like I say, kind of leave a little bit to be desired. His promo works, right, with certain people. Had a good promo battle with Braun Breaker, honestly, and he cooked him. He did cook him on the mic. His stuff with his brother, those two, they're brothers. They're gonna have the chemistry. Those two will probably always mesh together. The stuff with Damian Priest, it was kind of hit or miss for me. I think he's been good, but not quite there at the rest of the year lock yet.
I mean, when Jay Uso almost won that Money in the Bank, that's
another one. If he would have won then he might go up. He might go up to Wrestler of the Year lock if he would have won that.
When Jay told Braun Breaker just and keep this short and sweet, just like your NFL career, I'm like, Jay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He said like your NFL career.
So let's move on. There's another controversial guy that we do have on this list.
Oh, here we go.
This is my
Here we
guy
go.
right here.
Our first TNA guy,
Oh no.
Joe Hendry. So let's start off with Mr. Tommy himself.
My God.
Tommy, I know we know you're Mr. TNA, you love TNA, but we need you to give an unbiased opinion on Joe Hendry.
All right. I will be honest. I will be unbiased. Now, TNA, this is 100% your fault. You had a chance to have a guy at the top of our Wrestle of the Year bracket if you just put the fucking world title on him. You decided not to. Now you don't have to me, now granted, we'll get to the rest of the names on the list. To me, TNA, you missed out on having a high seed in this tournament because of that. Because of that, I don't think you can put Joe in top guys. I don't think you can put him in Wrestle of the Year locks. And I think it's kind of hard to put him on the bubble. Granted, he is so over. You see his signs everywhere. The impact is there. But even the matches he had on NXT, even the matches he had on TNA, I don't think the match quality helped him in the slightest bit. I know he got it in him, but I think his type of character is more so he needs those moments. He's a moment character. He's not going to put on a 5-star banger for you. He's just not that guy. So with TNA not giving him those moments, it hurt his ranking. And I think, honestly, he's – granted, this hurts me, but I think you'll put him in front of CM Punk, but I still think he's right outside the bubble. But he's in front of CM Punk. He's like at the top of right outside the bubble to me.
All right. Crack?
Mr. Joe Hendry. Now, pretty much everything you said, I'm not gonna lie, Thomas, was spot on. Like, super, super, super over. His stuff in TNA, like, it was cool in the beginning. Like, I'm pretty sure he feuded with like Top Dollar and the Digital Media title beforehand. So it wasn't like it was. It was like a slow build. Like I'm like because like Joe Hendry just went viral, and then because of that, like pretty much just instantly went from like the stuff with Top Dollar to like world title. So it was very like sudden, but I'm more like agreeing with you that he should be like with Punk like right outside the bubble is the fact of, and not that he wasn't winning, because I'm not gonna lie to you, as soon as he went to NXT, I could have told you he was never winning that TNA world title because he's gonna go there at some point, and the fact that he's gonna go over there at some point, that like really can't trust you to hold on to this for a while if at some point, at any point really, you're gonna go over there. So it's just like you kind of see why they don't give him the title. So like I really don't fault him like in a way for that. It's just more of the fact of like how sudden it was, at least for me. Like he really went from like top dollar, you know, the cool like digital media to like he's now the heavy favorite in a 6-man at Slammiversary.
But
you know, like
how about this, Crack? Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Now, granted, I'm not even saying our bracket, but like when you look at like the big wrestling companies out there, like PWI and like the bigger companies that rank these wrestlers, even ESPN when Sports Illustrated ranks them, all that stuff. I think it hurts. Yes, you're right. He's probably is out the window whenever his TNA contract is done, that may be true. But my thing is, if TNA wants to, granted they've been around, they're probably not going to go away. But if TNA wants to just
they're a damn
stay
cockroach of the wrestling industry.
I think that matters. You want someone, you need someone like that for your company. I think every company needs a guy that can tap into the media, and I think that's where I'm coming from. I think, granted, yes, he's leaving, but just for that split time frame, even if it was you put it on him and then he dropped it because he's leaving in 2025, that's fine. I think the moment of him getting it, I think you can't. I don't think that moment would have. I don't think you can replace that moment or recreate that moment. I really do think TNA missed out on this one. I really, really do. I really do.
That's fair. That's honest. I can agree with that.
So Crack, you would put him right outside the bubble?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Thomas. Yeah, right outside the bubble.
Would you put him in front of CM Punk or behind CM Punk?
I mean, crazy to say, I think I may actually put him behind Punk.
Oh, okay. All
right. Ghost?
Joseph Henry.
He said his name and he will appear.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, I didn't really watch him. I don't really watch TNA, so I don't know much. But from what I'm hearing, I mean, I know he did lose the title. Not lose the title. Lost his shot to win the title. And pretty much. NXT, his NXT matches were good. Did he fight? Who did he fight? Ethan Page, right?
He did fight Ethan Page.
He fought Ethan Page for the NXT title. That was good. That tag match with Trick was good. I would say put him right outside the bubble. Yes, he's over, and people like him, and right outside the bubble. Nothing too crazy.
Jody.
Right outside the bubble, right on the bubble, because Joe Henry, he when he teamed up with Trick and faced Ethan Page for the title, and I've seen videos and clips of Joe Henry was doing really incredible job at TNA, and he made music a week ago, pulling some close Ethan, have that on repeat. But I'm gonna put Joe Henry on the bubble. He's done a lot, so yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Enigma?
So when it comes to Joe Hendry, I kind of see him like Jey Uso, where he's over in like a certain category, but this is wrestling, and wins and losses matter. And from every like match I've seen Joe Hendry, like the big ones, he's really not on that top level. Like, oh, let's put the world title on him, even if it was like for a joke. Like, let's give him it for a day. I think Joe Hendry is owed either TNA world title run at this point, or hell, if you wanted to for shock value, the NXT world title. But the fact that it's just, oh, he's really over. People love his song. People love his music. It's like, that's great. People love stuff about Jey Uso, but when it comes to that in-ring, we're gonna say like, oh, he's lost a bunch of times up. So he might just be right outside the bubble, but only because he's lost 2 world title matches in 2 different companies.
Well, yeah.
Well, technically 3, yeah, if you count Slammiversary and Bound for Glory.
He won the TNA title twice and lost both.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
Of course. Yeah.
I would also put him right outside the bubble, but I'm almost at the point, and I hate to say this, I'm almost at the point of putting him at no shot.
No, Axel, when they were saying it, I was thinking that he's getting kind of close to no shot, bro.
For the simple fact, his storylines, not there.
It seems like he's joking around.
I mean, we really can't think of like big story. Well, not even big, just like storylines that he really
Can
had.
you,
Like
can
he
you
just
name
showed up.
me a promo that he's had that doesn't involve music and him roasting somebody in a music session?
You can't. You can't.
Well,
We're dead.
shit.
We're dead.
His matches.
Not
See right there.
Mm,
That's
a
for us.
match.
That's for us.
Left
You
to
can't
be
think of it.
desired. I'm not gonna lie. The more I think about it, I think he's more closer to No Shot than he is to Right Outside the Bubble.
Okay, when you put it like that, I want you.
I mean,
No
low
shot.
key. I mean, three world title shots in two different
And
companies lost all.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
and none of them.
Quality
no offense, Joe
wins.
Hendry, and none of them were like, nah. At least this match was like great. It was just decent matches. It weren't even like. They were just
Yeah.
decent. He might actually, Axel might be with you. He might be a no shot, and it hurt. I mean, it hurts me to say, but it really might be no shot for him.
It does because he is like you guys said, wildly over.
And
It's
I really blame TNA for it. Granted, I know he's leaving, but that didn't stop you from pushing Jordan Grace to the fucking moon. You know,
It's funny that that I'm saying this because backstage before we started the stream, me and Enigma were kind of just talking, and I said that there's only one person on here that truly has no shot, but Joe Hendry is probably my second person. I think I have one other person outside of that first person that we did talk about, but Joe Hendry is now added to that list of no shot for me. So, by the way, Tommy, I would just like to say, if anybody that we put in no shot has to be completely like eliminated from the bracketology.
That's fine. That gives us less names to work with.
So, is everybody in fair agreement that Joe Hendry is probably a no shot?
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Rip.
Sorry, Joe.
I love you, Joe, but damn, TNA failed you, bro. I'm sorry.
Tragedy.
All right. Sorry, Joe.
Of course, Michael Hickenbottom didn't do the one shock failure we all wanted. Of course.
Well,
That
he's
would've been a hell of a
not
night. Could you
contracted. I'm not
imagine
gonna
if he
lie.
did win?
You know how insane it would have been if he beat
Bro.
Ethan Page and Trick counted the 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, they
Bro, it
would
would've been
have lost
insane.
it.
Insane.
That place would have been insane.
Not for real.
We would have had to be honest, we would have had an Ethan Page and Trick Williams, probably a blood feud, and then we would have had. I would have gave Joe Wesley or somebody, or even Oba. You know, just start flipping some names. Well, nah, he's losing to someone like Oba. Don't give him Oba.
Oh,
but
yeah, Oba's gonna murder him.
All right.
We should have got Joe Henry versus Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, that's another one I wouldn't be mad at. I wouldn't be mad at that one either.
All right, man. Let's keep going. We got a lot more names. Okay. Let's try to
interesting.
Let's try to keep some of these a little bit more shorter, but you know. Okay, next one. This one's interesting. John Moxley. Enigma. Let's start with you.
Fuck. I probably want to say Wrestler of the Year. I mean, no, yeah, probably like Wrestler of the Year.
Okay.
The Lock.
He's Wrestler of the Year lock.
Yeah. Again, he's won the IWGP and he's won the AW title. He retired Bryan.
He did.
And he took New Japan's world title.
He did do that.
Tommy, what do you think?
I think I'm agreeing with Enigma here. And then he's about to have a great match with Shooter.
Shooter.
Yeah. So I think Lock is fine. I mean, outside of Cody, we were talking about quality of wins. I think John Moxley with that Bryan Danielson win, that's big.
Yes.
That's big. So I think he's a lock.
Correct?
I'm not gonna lie, I hear the wins he's got, but I feel like I'm putting him like a ball right outside the bubble. Like I don't know, like for some reason I'm just not like. To me, this doesn't look any different from like Moxley say like a year ago.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean,
in terms of like say like character, like the promo, even like the recent stuff he's doing, called him like the Death Riders, like Marina Shafir and like Claudio Pac, all of them. It's just like you've kind of already seen this, you know what I mean? It's like sure, like I said, he has the success, like accomplishments, wins, and all that. But like in terms of like promos and character work, like to me, it's been stale. And the fact that I think he also, after like Forbidden Door, like after he lost the IWGP title, like we didn't really like see him compete in anything big. I could be wrong, but I don't think I saw him compete in anything big. Like I don't even think he wrestled in All In. Not All In. Sorry, All Out. This year.
No, that's real. Actually,
Wait. Oh,
how long was he out for? Wasn't he? Didn't he take like a decent amount of time off?
He did.
He was out for like a month at best.
So he was
I think
out.
it was for
Okay,
like 2 months. I think it was.
he was out from June all the way through September.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying.
Crack, you might be on something, bro.
And hold
Crack,
on,
you
here's
might
the
be on
thing,
something.
because I'm looking at his cage match, right? He didn't have that many matches this year. Let me 1 second. 1, 2.
Actually,
3.
you're right. No. I'm mixing last year up with it. Nah, he may be right outside the bubble for real. He only had like
That's what I'm
3
saying. Yo,
matches.
as I low key, like he got the wins. Don't get me wrong. Like Enigma said, like 2 world titles.
But there's a lot left to be desired for
Who did he face? Enigma. Who did he face during the IWGP run?
For his IWGP run, he faced Shooter, Ren Narita, and then Naito. Oh, and I think he faced Shingo.
Powerhouse Hobbs as well.
He faced Hobbs. He faced Takeshita in an Eliminator match.
Oh yeah.
that's what
match.
pissed me off. You know what? Honestly,
Dom
right outside the
Eliminator,
bubble. Right outside the
bro.
bubble. Takeshita should have won that match.
Rocky Romero as well.
Kiss my ass, AEW, for that.
Evil.
Nah, I'm sorry. He's outside the bubble. I'm sorry, John. I lied.
I also he knows what he did. He
Naito,
knows what he did
too.
to my goat, my half goat. He knows what he did. So yeah, right outside the bubble.
Ghost.
Moxley hasn't really done anything crazy this year. I can't lie, other than beat Danielson. But then again, they haven't really done much after that with him. That's my problem.
He's had a lot of time off. He really
Yeah.
has, and even when he wasn't taking time off the first part of the year, he wasn't really wrestling. I'm looking here, and he's like he wrestled what? Let's see, 2 times in the month of March,
That's
3 times in the month of April, a lot in May, and then he capped his run off in June.
Yeah,
But a lot of it was Blackpool Combat stuff, you know.
Yeah, he's just been there, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And even then, this is my problem with fucking AEW. Every time they do a title change, they always be doing some bullshit. So, and that's what they've been doing. I'm not even joking. They did it with Joe. They even tried to do it with Swerve. They did it with Danielson. Like
They tried with Swerve.
They tried
Yeah,
doing it with
they
Swerve.
tried
But
with Swerve.
Swerve actually, that reign was good. But right now, Moxley, he's just. I mean, it doesn't help that the company's shit right now, but Jesus.
The reign is still new, so I can't really say much about his world title run yet.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the AEW is air right now, so I say right outside.
I just want to point out, if I'm not mistaken, I believe his first title defense is going to be against Orange Cassidy at Full Gear. So
Which
Oh,
should be good.
well,
That
It's
should
gonna be good. Their first match.
it's going to be a good match, but like
It's gonna be good. I think it'll be good.
You know what-
the build hasn't been interesting for me, at least. But we'll see.
Damn, Orange Cassidy hasn't even had like a year. You know what I mean? That's just a side note, but he hasn't even had that great of.
I mean,
I
he
don't
has a
know.
cool international reign, I believe.
That was this year.
No, it was last year. But I'm saying like if that was any shot he had of like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, he's had 2 reigns. I think it's talking about his second reign. But yeah, I'd say put Moxley right outside the bubble. Nothing else I can say for him.
Jody.
Right outside the bubble. He
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go the same as the rest of you. I was looking at his catalog a little bit. There's a lot left to be desired. He had some time off. Even in the time that he was a little bit more active, wasn't really wrestling that much. Wasn't doing a lot. A lot of the stuff that he was doing was within the Blackpool Combat Club, which for the majority of probably the first half of the year wasn't really much. They didn't do much for the first half of the year, honestly. And I think that kind of hurts him. Obviously, since he's come back, he's been really good, but a month and some change of really good television isn't going to help him get up much here. Sorry, Enigma. Most of us are saying
To be honest, the Death Rider
Right outside
stuff
the
that they
bubble.
started, the Death Rider stuff AEW started to do,
That
and
is more
now
valuable.
since they got their name and everything, I think it's still kind of mid. I think that storyline is still missing something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, Enigma. It's rough, man. Your boy John Moxley's gonna be right here, right outside the bubble.
Dang.
There's still some time left, you know.
No shot.
All right. Okay, me being the complete asshole that I could be, I would put this guy in no shot.
No shot.
But
No shot, no shot.
but
Is that boy thinking?
Tommy, you're Mr. TNA, so let's hear it, man.
So the only reason why I put him in the tier list in the first place was because he's the only one on TNA that's I guess getting some reaction because they turned him heel. So he's getting a good reaction on
He had a
TNA.
great heel turn, by the way.
He did.
I think
It
his
was a
heel
great
turn was
heel
really
turn.
good.
It was really good. But again, I think that's the only reason why he's here anyway. But since that turn, he's kind of cooled off. He got these two little lackeys that I've never heard of. I get he's probably trying to put him over and everything, but when you turn heel like that, you gotta keep the heat. And those two guys, those two nobodies, didn't help you keep the heat. I know I'm being harsh, but I just care about TNA a lot, and I want them to have guys on this list. I want them to be in the tournament, but if TNA don't keep pushing the guys they do have, I mean, what do we? No shot, bro. No shot. He's doing nothing. No shot.
Craig.
Okay. Was he champion going into this year? Like,
No.
or because I'm gonna say was that last year? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, he wasn't. He hasn't been champion this whole year.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Then it's definitely probably been a slow year because I feel like he got injured at some point, like, and then that's when it was like Steve Macklin, like Alex Shelley, and all that.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to remember. So, yeah, honestly, I agree, Thomas. It's like no shot. I'm not gonna lie. A year ago, he was cooking. Now, yeah, he sizzled off.
Pulled off crazy.
Ghost.
I don't know much about him other than that heel turn.
So no shot, I'd assume.
I guess.
Bro,
Okay.
TNA capitalized on that heel turn, bro. Oh my god.
Jody?
That heel turn was crazy work on entry.
Josh Alexander.
Mad.
I don't know if you watch a lot of Josh.
I haven't, but I've seen clips of him, and he's a really good wrestler. So I will put Josh Alexander. You know what? I'm gonna put him Wrestler of the Year lock.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Now his
All right.
in-ring is great, but I mean it's just TNA had to do it.
No, you know what? On the bubble, my bad. I'm sorry. On the bubble.
On the bubble. Okay.
Yeah, on the bubble.
All right. Enigma.
I'm gonna say no shot just because I have never seen someone fumble a heel turn this bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
It is bad.
Is it really that bad? Wow.
Ethan
Yeah,
Page and
it's bad.
Josh Alexander.
Oh, yeah, we all were asking that. Heel North,
They
TNA
could have
would
done that.
have been stupid.
Yeah.
And that,
But they
to
wouldn't.
be honest, if they would have done that, that probably would have helped Josh like so much. Granted, it probably would have just put him right outside the bubble, but still, it would have been
Better than no shot, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That is a name we kind of missed here.
Yeah,
Ethan
that's
Page.
me. That's me.
Ethan Page.
When did he
but,
sign
hey,
with NXT? When did he sign with NXT?
Oh, like May or
it
June.
may, yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah,
man,
okay,
When-
yeah. That's
like
me.
next
That's
week?
Me. That's my mistake. That's my mistake.
He's been really good this year, but
Flawless to me.
I'm also gonna go no shot. I won't give too much of an explanation, other than
Kind of obvious.
just not.
To be honest, we
it's
gave him
obvious.
too much time.
This is actually a name that I was thinking of as well for no shot. So next one up, Konosuke Takeshita.
I'm not gonna lie, Axel. I think you need to pull up his cage match. I think that's where he shines.
Yeah.
I think that's where he shines.
My fucking god, yo.
He was
Took
fine.
y'all bitches in AEW long enough to give him some gold. Damn.
Yeah, it took him long enough, and I hope they don't, bro. Do not give it to Ricochet. I swear to do not have Takeshita lose to Ricochet.
If I gotta see Ricochet lose this,
Ricochet.
man, yo, if I gotta see Ricochet beat
All
my
right.
boy live
So
at Full Gear, I'm fighting. I'm fighting Tony Khan.
Oh yeah, the G1.
All right.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The G-
Hey, he a lock. He a lock. The G1,
Yeah.
he a lock, bro.
He's a lock. He's a lock. He's a lock.
He's a lock,
All
bro.
right.
The G1
He won
got
gold.
the G1.
He should have won the TNT title ladder match at Forbidden
Door.
Door this year. Like, he's a lock. He's a lock.
But he
He's
went
been-
mental in the G1. He's a lock.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went. He was dummy. Had me up at
So-
5 a.m.
yeah,
Dummy.
he did really he did really good. I'm not gonna lie. So okay, Tommy's saying he's a lock.
Yeah,
Crack?
that's me.
Wrestle of the
Lock.
year lock.
Lock.
Okay, Enigma.
Lock.
Lock. Okay. Ghost. I don't know if
Lock.
you lock. Okay. Jody.
Lock.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, and then he had the match with Swerve. Oh, lock.
Oh my god,
Lock.
bro!
Yeah.
Even I knew this man was gonna be cooking, bro. The January 5th episode of this year, I went to it. I saw him versus Darby. Oh my
Oh,
god!
lock.
Like he's a lock. He's a lock. Like this man, he's just a hooper. You know what he does? He hoops. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
Pure
That's
unadulterated hoops.
Yup. All right. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the
I've
Suji.
seen a lot. I've seen a lot of Konosuke this year. I love Konosuke. Like if you know, I think winning the international title definitely has him solidified right there with the lock as well. Even if he didn't win that, you know, obviously I think he still would have been a lock, but that only cemented that a lot more. So let's go back over here.
Oh, and
let's
that's
give
actually
it-
the only good thing Josh did this year was go against Takeshita on the independent.
yes.
That was the only good thing.
ML Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
Oh yeah, the Maple Leaf show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only
So,
good thing Josh
Our
did. all year.
first Wrestler of the Year lock goes to Konosuke Takeshita.
Well deserved. Well
Well
deserved.
deserved.
Definitely.
All right, guys. Another one that's controversial. LA Knight.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
boy.
Yeah.
No
Enigma.
Yeah.
Enigma, let's start with you, man.
No shot.
Oh shit!
I'm kidding. He's right.
Oh,
outside the
I
bubble.
would have been here for low key. Yo, hey, I would have been here for low key.
Damn.
I would have heard it out. I would have heard it out.
So you said right outside the bubble?
Yeah, he's right outside the bubble. Like, congrats, you won the U.S. title from someone that defended 2 times out of 300 days.
Yep.
And then the only big U.S. title match he's had was either Andrade or Mello.
I think
Yeah.
that's it, isn't it? Isn't
Well,
that
he
it?
did. I think he faced Kaiser as
Carmelo.
well.
He faced
in the build-up.
Carmelo. Oh, he did Ludwig in Germany.
Mhm.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one though. 'Cause
He
Ludwig did
low key
good.
been defending the title. He low key been defending.
He's actually been. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably okay. If we're talking main champions, I'm not gonna lie. He's probably the guy that probably shows up the most.
I
Yeah.
was about to
live
say, is he the
television.
most consistent in terms of just
Yeah,
like
he
being
is.
Like,
stable?
Yeah, like he shows up on weekly television shows and will wrestle. So he does have that going for him, I will say. And he does also have the merge and
Of course,
True.
the crowd
The
reaction,
star
I be forgetting
the
about
promos.
Yeah,
the
you're-
promos
just-
is another thing.
he's
For
just
some
outside the
reason,
bubble.
I'm having trouble
Hey,
with putting him above
I'm-
Braun Breaker.
I'm not
For
gonna
some
lie.
reason.
I'm not gonna lie.
I see.
A lot of people will say the matches. I'm not gonna lie. I can't hear it. I can't
No,
hear
for
it.
real.
I think he puts on
Especially at the
great
crown
matches.
jewel. There's no way you're telling me
I
after
think
that
he-
triple threat. You said
Yeah,
LA Knight can't hoop.
That was heat.
I think he put his SummerSlam match.
Even the SummerSlam,
Ooh.
Logan Paul, yo, for real.
His match with
Another banger.
Andrade a couple weeks ago for the title.
I think
Yeah.
he's one of those guys, though. It definitely depends on who's in the ring with him, though.
Yeah, like,
I
he
feel like
needs a good
he's
dance
not one of those guys
partner.
that
Well,
can put on the
I mean, He had a couple cool matches with AJ, and
Yes.
and people saying that
Okay,
blasphemy that
true.
AJ was like washed. Like
Bro,
no,
think about it.
right. Because
And
that
we're
was at
think-
Mania.
We're
That was
talking
this
about
year.
this back half
it wasn't
of the year.
me.
It was
Bro,
this year.
at the start of the year, he had that fatal 4-way against Roman.
Right.
AJ.
Right. Oh shit.
So I'm saying
Oh,
that's
shit.
Yeah,
people need to stop disrespecting LA Knight. People need to stop disrespecting LA Knight.
He had
He might
bro.
be
He
alive.
had a great feud with AJ.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, he a lock. He might be a lock.
Yeah, he might be a lock. Yeah.
I forgot.
I'm not gonna lie, low-key, I also see that too. It's weird. LA
I'm
Knight
not
is
gonna lie.
honestly maybe the only wrestler on this list that can see at any point, and I can believe it. So it could literally be from no shot in the bubble or top guy lock or no, not top guy, but rest of the
I'm
year
gonna be
lock.
honest. What's getting me is the beginning of the year because I honestly forgot the Roman the
That
fatal
four-way was
Yeah.
fire.
That was fire.
I think he was
Yeah,
also in the chamber match as well.
The chamber.
He was in there. He was
in the
there.
chamber.
Okay, he might be a
Yeah,
lock. He
yeah,
might
he's
be
a
with
lock.
Takeshita.
He's
He
a
might
lock.
be with Takeshita.
We got 2 champs.
The two champs,
What-
yeah,
what
right,
do
yeah,
you-
2 champs.
What do you think? What do you think as well? Ghost. LA Knight
Right outside the bubble. Actually, wait. On the bubble. My bad. On the
on the
bubble.
bubble. Okay.
Oh,
Jody.
On the bubble. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share this tab really quick just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a. The other thing, look, he has let's see. If we release, let's see. Look, triple threat. No
Oh,
one
I
can
forgot
change
about the
match.
triple threat.
That,
Even
that
though
was,
it ended
I'm
in
not
no
gonna lie,
contest, it was still
that was
good.
really good. I think that was the one where like Roman came out and
Yeah, he just beat them all up.
beat the
Yeah, he
hell
got
out
the
of all
bloodline.
of them. Okay, obviously this was great.
Heat.
Okay, defeats Ivar. Okay, cool. Drew McIntyre defeated him. Let's see. Okay, yeah. He did really good in this match, I will say. In the Elimination Chamber match, then we're gonna
Mhm.
move on. A lot of people forget about this this run that he had early on in the year because they talk about his stuff from SummerSlam. Moving forward,
Did he
had a-
compete
I'm-
for King of the Ring by any chance? Like
I
this goes up
don't think
after?
so.
Did he?
yes,
I'd
yes,
say
yes.
Oh, he did. He did.
he
Wait,
did.
Oh,
Yes.
with Santos.
Damn.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, so then he had a Universal WWE title, Universal title against qualifying triple threat where he defeated Bobby, and the AJ Styles defeated him. Okay,
Okay.
and that was I do remember that match on that was also really good. Defeat Angel. Okay, Tama Tonga did defeat him. LA Knight and the Street
Okay.
Profits. Okay. Oh, he was also Money in the Bank as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
As well.
He beat Logan Paul as well, I believe, to get into Money in the Bank to
Yes.
obviously set up the feud. But
Yup.
yeah,
Oh, he had that triple threat match at Madison Square Garden. That was really
Yeah.
saw that
good.
live.
That was
Yeah.
good. That was good.
He, the man,
Yeah.
can hoop. The man
Hey,
can
man.
hoop.
Me personally, I think look, the Carmelo match. I'm not this match right here. This was fire. This was
Hey,
so
I'm
fire.
not gonna lie. I know it was a house show, but I feel like that full way down there, LA Knight, Ilya, Ludwig, and Shinsuke, that had to be a banger. I know we
Yeah.
ain't see it, but that
Oh
had
yeah,
to be a
of
banger.
course, of
Look,
course.
he's had this is a good match. This is a good match. This is a really good match. Like he's had some really good TV matches. I'm not gonna lie. Like even this one was really good with Escobar. It was a nice little fun match as well. Yeah, man, he's
Very
been.
true, yeah.
Nah, he might be a lock. He really
I think
might
he's
be
a lock for me. I'd really like to say that he's probably right here as a lock. So, hey man,
Look at AEW and WWE's mid card champions, man. Doing great things.
You see what happens when you listen to us, guys? Like, who would have known?
he's had a great year. He's had a really good year, and they've actually capitalized. If this was last year, he'd probably be right outside the bubble. I'm not gonna lie, or maybe no shot, just because he's not winning big matches. He's won some big matches this year, so props to
I feel like
WWE
now
for
he
actually
is
believing
a
in
little
him.
bit of he is the big match now. I feel like.
Yeah. He's up there now. So, all right, controversial man, the wanted man, Nick Nemeth. Let's hear it, man. Enigma. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Enigma.
I'm not gonna lie. He might be joining LA Knight and Konosuke.
Ooh, but Enigma, I think I'm with you though, Loki. When you think about it, you gotta really think about it. But I think I'm with you. Go ahead though.
This dude, 5 minutes, fresh free agent, got on a plane, got his ass straight to Japan, won the global title.
Yep.
Then he went to
I'm not gonna
TNA.
lie. You was cooking D&D. I forgot.
Then he went to TNA, captured gold. Not yet. He went to TNA, made a name for himself. He took out, who was it, Moose?
Yes.
He took out Moose, so he challenged like the toughest guy they had over there. Then he went to AAA. He won a belt over there. Like, this man isn't just the wanted man. This man is the everyman. This man's been everywhere, doing everything. And he's TNA World Champion.
Yes, he is. He is. And I guess
Yo.
I'll add to that Enigma by saying I do think he is a lock. Only because when you look at, he also had matches with like Alex Shelley before Alex Shelley moved on to WWE, which was a banger. He had his matches with Josh Alexander, which were
He had
decent.
a match with
David Finlay. I forgot, who did he go?
Oh, he also faced Tanahashi.
He faced Tanahashi. He has a lot of big matches, so it's hard for me not to put him there in the locks. And he was winning these big matches too. Let's not act like he wasn't. I think he had a
He
match
was winning
against.
big matches.
I think he has a match against Ali this year at some point as well.
Yeah, yes,
Like,
he did.
He's been working. I'm not gonna lie. Nick has been working. He's been working. So I think if he's not a lock to everyone else, I think he's at the top on the bubble. To be honest.
Okay. Deontay, what's up, my guy? What's going on?
You're
Okay.
okay.
Crack, what do you think?
Nick Nemeth. See, initially I was kind of leaning towards on the bubble or on the fence, but after what Enigma said, especially in the beginning of the year where he was going to like multiple companies and doing his thing, and then on top of obviously winning the TNA World Title, yeah, I think it's fair to say he could be Lock along with LA Knight and
Oh, and then looking
Kesha.
into the future, I do think he's gonna turn heel because JBL is lurking.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, what's up with
Maybe
that?
I'll
Like,
take a random side
I
quest.
think they're gonna do something as well.
just random ass JB over here just clotheslining people. Like,
He's like, here, take my card.
but yeah, he's definitely a lock. I feel like with the year he's had.
Ghost.
Nick Nemeth. Gotta put him on lock.
He even
All right.
put his brother over in TNA. I honestly
Yeah.
thought they were going to be tag team champions with how he put his brother over in TNA. So that helps him.
Anything better than the midstem.
Jody.
Lock.
Good. So I was kind of like Crack. I was aiming for on the bubble, but the more you guys kind of talked about it, I see the vision. I see where this is headed, and I'm not gonna lie. There's only one thing that I hate about him this year, and I just remember this was like so vividly. The 1 hour Iron Man match was like
Yeah,
boring me out of my mind.
That might be his lowest
His
point of
lowest
his reign,
point.
though.
That is his
Yeah, it might be
lowest
his lowest
point to me.
But to be fair, it's with a guy we got even no shot, so like,
True.
Yeah.
you can't be taxed him that much.
So you know what? I can't tag him that much short, but he is a wrestler of the year lock. So let's get him up there.
All right.
Is that Oba?
So all champions.
The next guy has probably been one of my honestly my favorites in NXT.
Bro,
Probably
really?
also one of my favorites in all of wrestling. Obafemi. Enigma. Start with you, man.
I don't know where to start, man. Just the North American title run speaks for itself. And then on top of that, the moment he loses, everyone's already saying, "Yo, you know what he should do? He should either go up or challenge for the NXT title right now."
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I'll
then
tell you right now.
losing,
He's
people are
gonna
like,
win.
he should win both North American and NXT.
Yeah. He's gonna win the Iron
I
Survivor.
love it.
He's gonna be the winner of the Iron Survivor. I'm
Like-
calling it.
Oh yeah, easily.
The
Like,
Iron
to me,
Survivor challenge.
He's a lock for me.
Yeah. Tommy.
I agree. I mean, and I'm even gonna go a step further and saying Carmelo Hayes and Wesley. Say what you want, but I think it's not those two at the top of the best North American champions. I think Oba makes a strong case at being the best North American champion we've had. And with that being said, I think he's a lock.
Correct.
I absolutely 1000% agree. Like, low key, if it wasn't for the fact of his inexperience, you could make a case for like top guys. If you could. if he had like years under his belt, but the fact that this is basically his first like year on the main roster or like at NXT and just dominated as he's had, lock, not even close.
Ghost.
We gotta put him in lock. One of the best NA title reigns I've seen in a while.
I'll say he has the best North American title reign, better than Wesley's and better than Millows. I'll say it.
That's where I'm at.
He does.
On
He
sheer
does.
dominance alone, yeah.
Yeah. And matches. The match quality speaks for itself.
Bro, every
The
time
match quality.
first one that comes to mind is the Triple Threat he had to stand and deliver. The way he
that was
dismantled those two giants.
He took he dragged Josh Briggs to a fire match. You know how like good you gotta be as a rookie?
Yeah.
He. What do you think, Jody? Where's he at?
He is definitely officially locked because that man, when Opa Family is that guy I don't want to be messed with. When he comes out the entrance doing his little dance, and when he flapped Jack Wesley up in the air, I'm like, yeah, locked.
A grown man.
Grown man.
Just throwing him like
Like it's honestly crazy to think about that. Oba's really only been really doing this for a year, bro. It's insane.
like,
he's a natural.
Insane.
So, obviously, you guys have him at Wrestle of the Year locks, and that's where I have him. The only other points that I think I would make that would add on to this are the presentation is top tier.
Flawless.
He's over with the crowd. The crowd, they his music as well. They're super into that. And then even like when he speaks, it's like when Jay finishes speaking, they do the yeet. Well, when Oba finishes speaking, they do the who kind of thing. And he's just super over. The crowd over at NXT loves him. I would love to see him, potentially like get shown on the main roster to see what that audience, what they see, and see how they react. But I think to the NXT crowd, obviously I personally think he's been the best NXT wrestler this year. He's been the best on NXT.
At least
men.
At least men. I got Roxanne. But at least
men.
I mean, that's fair.
There's only one person in NXT that tops him, but we'll get to her a little bit later. So Obafemi,
lock him in.
A lock, man. Okay,
lock that man right now.
Lock that man right there. I couldn't even Oba. I can imagine Oba going up against Big Bronson Reed in the future main roster.
Bronson Reed, especially with the way Bronson Reed is like going up in the ranks on main roster. I can see that too. That would be a big.
If you guys looking at these four, right? Is this a fair ranking? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like how would you guys have this?
I think Oba got to go ahead of Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then is he behind these two?
Yes, I'll say that's fair to say he's behind these two.
Yeah, okay. I'm cool with that for right now. I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's move on. Sami Zayn.
Oh,
you mean
you know what you did, Sami Zayn? That's all I'll say. You know what you did.
He's
on the bubble for me.
On the bubble. Okay.
He's another guy in an interesting spot on the roster right now. Because I feel like he has the match quality sort of with his little IC title reign, but I also feel like he's so over. I think he's on the bubble. He's on the bubble because he's kind of with Jay. He can lose and his character won't be damaged at all, But I don't know. That's a tough one. He's on the bubble for me though, but that's tough.
Correct.
First off, you know what you did, Sammy. You bitch. Chad Gable, that was his moment. You stole it from him like a thief in the night.
To be honest, it's low-key Sammy's fault that Chad Gable is not on here. If you want to think about it.
Okay, sorry. I just need to.
Stealing.
All right, unbiased. Sorry. No bias on the side. Right. Sammy, it's like he's had a good year, but it hasn't been like to what we were expecting in a way. Because it was like from the start of the year, it was I wanted to compete for the World Heavyweight title scene instead of making a triple threat. Drew said Sammy at Mania. You took Gable's moment, no here, no there. He has his reign, Intercontinental title, cool reign. Finally loses to Braun. He goes to the world title scene that we were asking for. Has a great match with Gunther, and then now obviously with the Bloodline, it's like the last couple of months had been what we were expecting, but like it's the first basically like half of it where it's just like I don't know. Like sure he's still over, people still love him, but in terms of like how the year went, like call me crazy, but I think his previous year, 2023, Sammy was better than this year's.
You know what's crazy? Let me double check. Actually, keep going. I gotta double check.
Just went with that.
So I think it probably put him like maybe right outside the bubble. I mean, if it's on the bubble, that's fine. But I feel like right outside the bubble with like Punk is pretty solid.
Okay. Ghost.
He won IC title, good match, Mania. He's just now getting back into the Bloodline story, being on Rare Oos like he should be. If I were to say, probably right outside the bubble, if not barely on the bubble.
Fun fact: Sami Zayn was actually the 2022 Wrestler of the Year, according to our bracket, the very first year we did it in 2022.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
I just
wow.
had to check my notes, but yeah, he did. Because I think
I
that was
love Sammy
big. That was the
Uso.
big Sami Uso time.
Yeah,
Sami
Sami Zayn was like really over.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Sheesh. Okay, Jody.
I was, you know what, on the bubble, because I agree with y'all that he has done. He is the underdog in WWE when he Helluva kicked Gunther at WrestleMania this year in Philly, and when he kept on going, and when he faced Elimination Chamber, I think it was Roman Reigns in front of Sammy's hometown in I think Canada. I think that yeah, on the bubble.
Okay.
I think that's fair. On the bubble.
I'm also go on the bubble. I think he had the Gunther stuff this year. He won the title at Mania. Had a pretty good reign, decent,
Yeah.
And then he's been kind of in limbo, so yeah, I'll do on the bubble, honestly. All right, next guy coming up. First, second AEW guy.
Can I go first?
Swerve Strickland. Yes, you can go first,
Go
Tommy.
first, Tommy.
Top guy, easy, bruh. Come on. Banger after banger after banger after banger. You can go from the Hangman stuff. You can go for almost every match he had during his world title reign. Just to name a couple. Ospreay, of course. Danielson, of course. Even Christian Cage put on I think that match was great. So
His
you can
match with
go
Joe
from
was
there.
good.
You said what?
His match with Joe was good.
Yes.
Oh, Samoa Joe as well. Yep.
Yes, So I mean, I think he's top guy easy. I think the year that he just had showed us and Tony Khan that Swerve is main event guy. He's a top guy. He's a guy that can actually be a face of your company. And I think just to kind of top off the year with this tournament, he's a top guy.
Crack.
All I say, Tommy, like, preach. Everything you just said, 1,000% agree. This man, and I'll even say this. I'll go say this. This man, to me, had the single best match of the year with Bryan Danielson at all in this year. That match, oh my God. We were watching that like live with like Axel Ghost. Insane.
Crazy.
Sorry.
And then before that, I thought he had the match of the year with Ospreay. And then just to do the Danielson match,
there's some things like I like get issue with, but I will agree. Phenomenal match. See that live. Like this man Swerve. It was almost like we were begging them. We were begging the company to push him, and when they finally did, even with all the odds like stacked against him in a way that like you would think like, oh, they're not really like showing him off as much as you would think. Anytime he was on screen, that man was on top of his game. Top guy easily, not even close.
Ghost.
Swerve, Jim, top guys, easy. I mean, Crack and Tommy already explained why.
Jody.
I can't disagree. Tommy cooked that, so top guy easy for Swerve Strickland.
Enigma.
Yeah, top guy easy. No words needed.
I had a previous Golden 3 in wrestling. It used to be Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, and Jay White. I think my new Golden 3 in wrestling is Swerve, Bobby, and Shelton. Crazy, they're all at AEW now. Insane.
I'm not gonna lie. There's not really much left to say. Come on now.
Nope.
You know where he's going.
Like,
you know where he's going. Trick Williams.
No shot.
No
Like,
shot.
like, are we real? Like, are we first? Are we like serious? Like, listen.
Let's get into
Like,
it.
Let's hear it.
if I may, let me grab the mic real quick. Let me grab this mic.
All
All
right,
right, listen.
all right.
Listen. I get, and I know whoop that trick, seeing that Booker T in the commentary going crazy, the entrance, we love it, right?
Yes.
The push that he's gotten, very deserved. Because again, one of the most over in the company at that time, him winning the title, it just made sense. But I'm not gonna lie to you. When we talking about in ring, like, let's be real here. Like, there's a gap. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And with every opponent, and with if it's damn near everyone, there's kind of an issue. Like the people he's faced: Ethan Page, Carmelo
gap is
Hayes,
massive.
Pete Dunne. Let's be real. All of them are. There's a gap in terms of wrestling
Oh
ability.
yeah, those are hoopers for sure.
Like all of them are hoopers. It's not to say that Trick is like he sucks. Like no, like he's good. Like he's fine in ring, but like we being real, we be saying compared to the rest of these guys, like come on, like.
So I want to put this out there as well. Just to kind of paint a picture. So Oba's year and how great he is in ring. Just in ring. Let's just talk about in ring. How great he is in ring. Obviously, we know what we stand on that. We think he's magnificent, well ahead of his growth. I mean, again, he's only been doing it for a year. And then take it to where Trick is at and his in-ring ability. That's where we would think Oba would be by only wrestling for a year.
Because remember, this man Trick was watching Mello for years, like honing his craft, like until because he only went solo. I believe it was like around this time, like a year ago, because it was nearing.
No, I think it's been about a year or some change, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like again, same amount of time as Oba. Even then, you can see that there's a difference.
It's night and day. It's night and day.
So like I know everyone loves Trick, but like at least for me, when it comes to like the rest of the year, I'm sorry, like I'm just not like I know he won the NXT title twice now. I know he's had like good matches, but like can you really picture him say the wrestlers listed with like LA Knight, Konosuke Testa? Can you even like Nick and
It looks weird, right? It looks a little funny.
It just don't like. I'm sorry, it just don't like.
He kind of looks comfy with Joe Hendry and Josh. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. Low key. I'm just saying.
Ghost, what do you think?
Oh, I love Trick to death, but not even that. Oh, his first reign was honestly lack. I'm not even joking. His second reign right now is just I don't know what's going on over there with him. Like he's extremely over, but when it comes to wrestling time, this dude needs to work on it. He really does. It's actually getting on my nerves now thinking about it.
I can't have him keep missing his finish, bro. That finish needs to if you're not gonna be able to I hate this because I love Trick.
It's a jumping knee, bro. Hit him.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. If you're gonna
missing is
kind
crazy.
of be wishy-washy throughout the whole wrestling match, you gotta at least the finish at least gotta be flawless. I've seen him botch that finish too many times for my liking, man.
I don't even start on the last man standing match. This man getting up at like not like this
That
man
shit
just
was
went
bullshit.
crashed through a table, gets up within 10 seconds, and also can back body. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, totally.
He had resiliency, man.
He had resiliency. I didn't know. Oh, he got fired up. He had like 3 finishers here, so he was just like reverse.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I'm putting him in no shot.
No shot. Okay. Jody, what do you think?
That's my boy Trick Williams, NXT champion. But you know what? No shot. I love Trick, but no shot.
But I also think it's one of those situations where it's very early in his career. Hopefully next year, in the next couple of years,
Yeah, of course. He can always improve.
But yeah.
As of right now, yeah. 80s what it is.
So also, I want to point this out real quick. Trick Williams, he done like 3 music videos, or he did The Realist, Game Over, and then he done that
The one on Ethan Page was funny.
Yeah, he did the Game Over, and then Trick
The
mentioned
fact that Ethan did a better diss track is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
Trick
sick
Williams,
work.
Trick Williams mentioned about Scorpio Sky in that Game Over song. He mentioned about Scorpio Sky. I'm like,
He needs to be saved. Scorpio Sky needs to be saved from AEW. Oh my god.
All right, Tommy. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Does this Wrestle the Year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it start last December? Does it start January this year?
It literally starts January 1st.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. So I want to say no
right
shot
outside the bubble for me, honestly, because
But
I
I'm
can't
not gonna
ignore
lie.
the crowd.
Look. I would say right outside the bubble.
Yeah, I can't ignore the crowd. I
The
can't.
only reason is because, okay, you got Impact, right?
Yeah.
Promo left to be desired. The matches, he's had some good matches, but I think where he really shines is the quality of wins. The
Mellow.
quality of wins is probably what stands out the most, and he's a two-time NXT champion within the same year. The reigns, obviously this one kind of just started. They haven't been that great, but the two guys at No Shot, there's no titles there. Neither of those guys have won
That's
titles.
fair. Yeah,
Okay,
that's a fair point.
One has a lot of impact and crowd. The other guy just fucking sucks. Fucking Josh Alexander.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie.
at the bubble, bro.
Right outside the bubble, I think
Right
is
outside
right
bubble's
exactly
fair.
where he fits. Because he's at least done something of importance for the year. One guy does, Josh Alexander. Man, I'm not gonna talk about him. He just fucking sucks. But Joe Hendry, he doesn't win the big matches, but Trick does. So I think that definitely puts him above him. And then if we're talking about CM Punk and Jon Moxley, well, Jon Moxley is the current AEW World Champion. Trick is the world champion of NXT twice within the same year. I think he fits right there in that category within the both of them.
Okay.
I think that's personally what I think, and so I don't know if you guys' opinion has changed.
We can put him.
No, I can see that actually. That's a fair.
I'm with right outside the bubble.
That was valid.
You can't ignore the crowd. You can't ignore the impact. So
Yeah. All right. Right outside the bubble. I'm not gonna lie. I never really thought he was kind of like here or here. Definitely not these two. I didn't think
Absolutely
he
not.
was here. But like I was thinking, I'm like, depends who's in No Shot, maybe. But knowing that these two guys are in No Shot, I'm not gonna lie. I can't put him there because it's just like it's one of those things. It's like he's done more than those two guys.
Lie to you, bro.
At least on the winning column. And he does have the merch and stuff going for him and the impact.
I have one of
like
his
that.
shirts actually.
So I mean, he does a lot. And are we gonna forget? Before the Rumble, he was on the main roster, and
They went crazy.
he appeals to the main roster crowd. So that's another thing, man. He's the casual audience definitely likes him. So we knew NXT did, but the casual audience definitely likes him. So yeah, I mean.
When he gets
Next
that
guy.
in-ring down, he's gonna.
Yeah,
be
when he gets
finished.
the end ring down, he'll be fine. He might shoot up here at some point.
He's a big lab.
Okay, the next one, Will Ospreay.
Okay, I gotta go first on this one.
Go ahead, Enigma.
I do want to put out. He is the defending champion right now.
He is the defending champion, yes. But who did I say about Brian? About looking good in defeat. That's Will Ospreay, I want to say the first 4 months of 2024. He puts over David Finlay. He puts over Michael Oku. He puts over Bullet Club War Dogs. Then he comes over to AEW. He has bang with Takeshita, bang with Hobbs, bang with the Young Bucks and Arthur Ashe, bang with Swerve, bang with Brian, bang with MJF. I'm trying not to list literally every match he's had like every week. But yeah, this has just been heat. Win and lose.
Yep.
I will also add, because I have to step out really quickly, but I do want to also add, I think AEW, the only thing they've done good is they've answered the question mark we've had with Will Ospreay. When he was signed with AEW, the question was, how is his character work? We know he's phenomenal in ring. How is he a good character? Because a lot of people don't watch New Japan. I mean, we're not per se casual, so we know. But that was the question, and I think AEW helped out a lot with answering that question. He's now one of the top baby faces in the whole world. So, but I'll be right back, chat.
All right.
I would probably call him Easy lock.
Wrestler of the year lock or top guys?
Top guy.
Okay. All right. Crack.
Damn. I know it's like funny to like, insult like Will for like his like no selling or like Super Osprey and all that, but I can't lie. The amount of like bangers he's had, yeah, I agree. He has to be in top guys.
Ghost.
He's got to be top guys.
Jody.
Top guy.
Okay. I'm gonna also go top guys. Obviously, outside of the matches, obviously we know what the match catalog is. The one thing that I think really does it for me as well, the MJF feud was absolutely amazing. And honestly, this feud with Kyle Fletcher so far has been thoroughly enjoyable. So his stuff storyline wise has gotten way better than his New Japan run, because he's shown a little bit more personality now. And he's gotten better on the mic. So yeah, he's top guy easy. So let's put him right up here. And he's I'm not gonna lie, the impact he's had on AEW. Come on now, let's be real. Okay, damn. If only Tommy was here, man, to talk about the next guy I'm about to say. This is, by the way, the last male. After this, we are going to get into the females. So this is the last male.
Shit,
So
I'll hold it down for Tommy till he gets back.
Is that
the
what I
last
think
male-
it is?
we have
I'm here.
ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr.,
ESJ. Yes.
Mr. G1 winner himself.
G1 winner, IWGP World Champion, the leader of TLC.
Finally.
Yeah, I can do the fucking whole intro here. Wait, Tom,
Let's,
you want to go first on this one?
One Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes.
No, go ahead. I like it when you intro, because you
Alright.
got to list all of his accomplishments. So please go ahead.
Oh, the fucking first ever New Japan TV champ, bang after bang after bang with Jeff Cobb, G1 winner, didn't wait till Wrestle Kingdom, current IWGP World Champion, leader of Btbc, Bryan Danielson. He's better than Bryan Danielson.
What?
Whoa. Technical wrestling.
Okay.
Proceed.
That's
Okay, no, proceed. You said Tego, so let's proceed.
But he is the new flag bearer. He is the new flag bearer of New Japan. We lost Kenny, we lost Jay, we lost Will. We now have Zack Sabre Jr. And he's just top guy easy. Like, fuck. I'm so happy he won the world title before January.
Me too.
He's about to. He pulled a great match out of Orange Cassidy. And then,
No, I'm not gonna lie. That match
Yeah.
at Forbidden Door was
He turned
insane.
into a
I am
fucking
not gonna
asshole.
lie. That he actually got like legit, possibly top 3, maybe even best match of Orange Cassidy's whole career. That was an insane match.
Is mine?
he's about to pull out a good match out of Ricochet in January 5th.
Oh boy.
True. Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
He's fighting Ricochet.
He is fighting Ricochet at
He is.
the Tokyo
Wrestle
Dome.
Wrestle Dynasty. Hey, but Zack Sabre
Is
Jr.
it
is
me
gonna do.
or is Enigma going in and out right now?
No, not yet.
No.
Wait, what?
Okay,
Like,
it must be
it
my
sounds
internet.
fine to me.
Hold on, I'm about to join back.
Okay. Crack. What do you think?
I am not going to lie. I was initially probably going to go Lock, but from the way Enigma just ran off this year's accomplishments, the fact of obviously the match quality is there and promos, I've never really heard anyone saying that like he can't cut, or can't work on the mic. So that being said, I mean, I think I may have to agree. He could be in top guys.
Okay.
Zack Sabre Jr. promos are the funniest thing ever.
Ghost.
I actually like this dude a good amount. I just don't watch New Japan. But top guys finally won a world title, and this dude won the G1 this year, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he won the G1.
First British born to win the G1.
And putting on a
look
bunch
at
of
that.
classics.
Putting on a bunch of classics, which he has no problem doing at all. So, yeah.
Absolutely none.
Did we already say top guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I'm here. I'm with it. Although I'm so happy for this guy, man. Like, genuinely, I am happy for Zack Sabre Jr., bro. I think the year that he's having and the year that he's going to continue to have next year, he might be in the same spot next year when we're talking about it. You know,
Well deserved.
well deserved. So yeah, top guy for me.
Jody.
Top guy, no question.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna also put him in top guy. I mean, he's and the biggest reason into this is he is literally the biggest star that they have left, and he's been putting that company. He's been putting that company on his back. So yeah. I mean, if you look at the guys we do have on top guys, easy, major star in the company, obviously major star in the company, major star in the company, major star. Like these guys all right here are at the like creme de la creme. Top of their companies, and Zack Sabre Jr. belongs right there with them.
For sure.
These guys right here are like, well, Nick Nemeth. I think he is the biggest star in.
He is.
Like,
He is.
I think he's the top guy, but he's not quite here yet. There's some work for him to.
I think
for him to do.
if they do his heel turn, I think that will put him over the edge.
But if you really look at it, these guys, phenomenal year on the rise, right? Same thing with these guys. These guys are on the rise. He just had a little bit of a fall off, obviously. But he was here. He was here. Unfortunately, he just had a little bit of a fall off. And then these guys just, these two obviously haven't been around as much, but have done some good stuff in the time that they've been around. And then he just there's some stuff missing from his game, and no. These guys just no. So
one's bald.
From the men's, right? This is the complete men's. From the men's, what do you guys think?
I like it. I like it. I just counted the top guys in the rest of the year locks. And what is that? 10, 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's 11. I think that's a solid 11. I do.
Okay.
If we had to build off that 11, I think that's a solid start.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so these so Tommy, this is what we're gonna do, right? These guys right here, they can get eliminated from lists.
Okay.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
Bye-bye, Fragile.
These are the guys that are gonna probably have the biggest opportunity to win, right?
Right.
11. Now you did say 16. What are some names we're thinking of out there?
Ethan Page is one.
Is he a Wrestler of the Year lock for you guys?
Lock?
That's what he did.
I don't think about lock. I'm not gonna lie.
There's one name I'm thinking of.
Because like before he went to NXT, we don't really know much.
Yeah,
but he wasn't doing anything before.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. For me, he's on the bubble. For me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on.
There's one guy that I'm thinking of. SF Rollins.
Wait. Actually, that's also another good one.
I think he's in the Wrestler of the Year lock.
I think that's fair.
He's only missed a short period of time. You know, obviously he missed a little bit of Mania, but came back instantly, like in June. So missed maybe 2 months there, and then maybe missed like a month of TV. So he's missed a total of 3 months. And the time that he's been around, man, it's been great.
Nah, you're right. Nah, I think that's a good name. I think Seth is a good name.
Also, shout out Hangman. Definitely could be in contention.
Yes,
yeah.
For lock.
That's another name. So that's 12 and 13. Okay. Another name I'm thinking, right? Roman Reigns. Now, maybe, okay, look. Roman.
I could be a lock.
Maybe he's on the bubble. I don't know. I don't know if he's Wrestler of the Year lock, but I threw the name out there just to see what the temperature is.
He possibly could be a lock. I would say he definitely can't be a top guy for the amount of time he's missed. No. But when he's on screen, like people pay attention.
He's definitely the impact is 100% there.
Yeah.
100% there.
Yep. Merch, obviously.
Yeah, that's there.
The wrestling, if we look at the matches he's had this year, Fatal 4-Way. Banger. Mania, both of them.
Banger.
Both of those Mania matches.
And then Bad
Blood.
Blood.
Else has he had? Bad Blood.
Banger.
Crown Jewel match was good too.
All in the 6-man as well, yeah. A fire 6-man just recently, passed.
Fire.
Yeah. I think it hurts him though because the matches we're naming, they're not necessarily like single
Roman Reigns matches.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, the Cody one, obviously.
Oh yeah,
you know.
yeah. Outside,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
outside of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really have much, singles matches this year. But
Yeah.
that's a name to throw out there. I'm trying to think. Enigma, if you can possibly throw some out from New Japan. I don't know if
Well, Enigma, that's the junior heavyweights.
As we started talking, I kind of want to say El Desperado.
okay.
I love Despy. I do love Despy.
Just because he won Best of Super Juniors, and
I do.
again, some people need to win Best of Super Juniors, some people need to win the title. Despy just need to win that tournament.
Oh yeah, because now doesn't that mean he's won pretty much every accolade in the junior heavyweight scene?
Yeah, he's a junior heavyweight Grand Slam.
Yep. So that
I'm not sure if Jacob Fatu is really in rest of the year lock.
Not yet,
unfortunately.
but
I'd honestly put
I
Kevin
fear
Owens for Wrestle of the Year
2025 is
lock
gonna be a
before.
huge year for him. I feel 2025 is going to be huge for Jacob Fatu.
Enigma,
Oh, absolutely.
Enigma. What do we think of David Finlay?
Fuck. Unbiased.
I'm biased.
I would understand why.
Okay.
What would you put him on the tier list if you had to?
Like in a list of 15 people, he would be like my 14th person.
Well, I mean that counts. He makes it. That's the cut. But it's hard. When I think of David, I just don't. There's no way.
I'd rather put Gabe Kidd, honestly.
Yeah,
That's real.
like
I'd rather
Gabe
put
Kidd a
Jeff
lot
Cobb.
more.
I'd rather put Jeff Cobb 100 times over than David
Gabe
Finlay.
Kidd, and just going off the list, it's hard for me
Okay.
to put David Finlay above a Braun. It's hard for me to put him above a Jay. It's hard for me to put him above
Yeah.
a
Okay.
Sammy.
So question, right? All right. So we have 11, right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
I think Seth Rollins, deservedly, right?
I think he's
That's
in
12.
there. Yeah,
Hangman,
Yeah.
deservedly.
I think he's in there. I think he's in there.
Okay. We need 3 more. Is there any chance that the 2 guys at the top of on the bubble have a case to potentially stay in the bracket and make the bracket?
Out of the 4 that I'm looking at, I think Jay and
There's
Braun
3
have
spots left. There's 14, 15, 16, right? Okay. These 2 guys right here, right? These 2 guys right here, do they make the cut?
I think
I would
Braun
say
still
so.
has time to. I think Braun still has time to. There's a couple more. There's a PLE. There's a Survivor Series. I feel like he's gonna do something there, and then hopefully they make it like you were saying. Most the champions nowadays don't really wrestle on the weekly shows anymore. But I think Braun is one of those guys that can. I think those are the.
Okay.
I think if he does that, I think that will help him quite a bit, and I think he will be. He could move to the lock. I think he can. I think he can. Damien. It's a little tough because after Gunther, they can't just not put him on TV anymore after Gunther. That's what I'm afraid
Can't throw
of.
him in a fin again.
Yeah, they probably
Yeah.
throw
That's
him
what
in
I'm
Finn.
really afraid of. I'm afraid for what's next for Damien. That's going to hurt him.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave it at this. For right now, we have 13 names. Hangman and Seth have been added. We need to come up with 3 more. So
I wish Jay White didn't do so much tag team and hurt for a little bit because Jay White, I love Jay. And I think
if
Can we put Okada?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Shoot.
Oh, shit. Especially with the Continental Classic coming up.
Yeah, hold
He
on.
should eat
He's better.
all
He's
this
better.
number he should be eating.
You know what?
Hold up,
Okada.
wait a minute.
I think Okada's going to be 14.
Bro,
So,
he's gonna be eating the whole last part of the year.
There's 2 more slots left. If you guys do come up with more, feel free. Put
And
it
I
in
have that
general.
link. Put in the link. Click the link, chat.
Yep.
Click the link.
Is there like a others tab where you could put a different name?
I'll add it tonight if I have to.
Okay. All right. So if you guys do come up with other names, feel free to put it in there. Okay. But in terms of the men, that is it. Now we're gonna move on to the women. I'm not gonna clear this. We're just gonna keep it up like
Yeah,
this.
let's just
All right.
I thought you were going to do the women next week.
No. All of them right now tonight.
Right now.
So we can kind of breeze
It's
through
been a
them.
while since BTBC gave y'all a 3-hour stream. Why not?
Yes. So okay, Mayu Iwatani. I don't know how many of you are truly familiar with her game. Enigma, she's been champion for what?
For about
500
a
days?
good 400 or 500 days.
Yeah.
It was. I looked
Stardom.
at it literally yesterday, and I was very surprised.
She's been very dominant in her reign. I think. I really think the only person probably more dominant than her is Athena. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's honest.
No,
So,
yeah, like that's
I
a
think she's a
hardcore
lock.
fact.
I think she's a lock.
Yeah,
So-
Matthew is a hardcore lock. This
That
is
has to
arguably
be.
her best year ever.
565 days is where she's at right now in her reign. 565.
So we're thinking wrestler of the year lock right here.
That's a lot. That's
Okay.
how can you not like?
All right.
God damn.
Ghost.
100 days.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
she's the
Nick.
lock.
Yeah. Ghost. I don't know if you know much about her, but what do you think? All right. Jody.
He was a bit
Um,
wooden after hitting 500 days.
Amber Moon, aka Athena.
Oh wait, Mayu.
Stardom.
I don't know if you know
Oh,
who this is.
Uh,
Mayu Iwatani.
I have not who that. I don't know who that is, but lock.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's real.
That's
So-
real. That's real.
Next one. Bailey.
BBL, baby.
This is a very
What a
controversial
lie.
one.
You know damn well she ain't got no BBL. That's all
Alright.
natural.
All right. Bailey. Oh, not dummy.
Or
Tommy.
she's just outside.
What? BBL Bailey's crazy.
Tommy,
That's
what
crazy, bro.
Tommy, what are we
Yeah,
thinking,
man.
man?
That
She
just
might
threw
be
me
on
off.
the
I wasn't
outside
expecting
just
to hear
because,
that.
like, after winning the title at Mania and then losing to Nia, she didn't really do much.
Yeah,
I think now she's more in the sense of like, because it looks like to me she's trying to put Candice LeRae over, trying to make her a staple in the division now. Which it could be. I mean, Bailey's great doing that. I just hate it when WWE does that to her because I feel like she's always doing that. She's the one always putting someone else over instead of herself, and that it hurts her when we talk about things like this. I think where she started out the year at being a wrestler of the year lock, but I think now she's teetering between on the bubble and right outside the bubble now. To me,
So what would you
if
have
it
her?
stopped if this stopped in April when Mania happened, she would have been probably even a top guy low key, but nah.
So, what are you thinking? Right outside or on the bubble?
Just because the Rumble one, she might be on the bubble.
Okay.
She does have the
She
Rumble.
does have that, and she does have a world title win. So that's pretty big in the calendar year. Enigma, are you on the bubble or right outside?
On.
Okay. Crack. What are we thinking?
I was more leaning towards a lock, low key, because I didn't really have a problem with Bailey's reign as SmackDown Women's Champ. Like she faced Piper Niven, she faced Tiffany Stratton, Naomi. It was a cool couple of months. But
Gave Nia a really good match. I'm not
exactly two as well as Bad Blood. But because even when the build to Mania was happening, she was unfortunately like an afterthought, obviously, because she was, I feel like, gonna main event until like The Rock and obviously that tag match stuff happened. So it's tough, but yeah, I think I would see her as well on the bubble.
Okay. Ghost?
I was gonna say I'm with Crack with lock, like because then she turned on Damage Control.
Yeah,
which was actually a pretty decently good build up turn, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it was.
When you
And
don't think about The Rock and everything else that happened, when you just think about them, it was good.
Yeah, and honestly, even with Rock and them happening, it was still some people were still paying good attention to it, especially on the night it was gonna happen.
Yep.
Pretty damn good. And I'm pretty sure Bailey did have a match with Dale against them too on SmackDown, but even then, Bailey had a pretty decent reign. Was it like amazing top tier? No, but it was still pretty good.
It was
still pretty damn good. And her Rumble match was good.
Yep. Went all the way from number one.
Yep, pretty much. And
that adds
actually,
to it, I think.
Did she go from number one?
Yep.
No.
Oh wait, no.
Wait, what did she?
If it wasn't
No, I
Rumble,
don't
wasn't
think
it?
so.
No,
It
Well, no,
was early.
she was an early
long-
entrant. She
she
was like, I think,
for a long time.
Yeah, she
Maybe
was
like
like
number
number
five.
five
I'll
or
have to
something like
go
that.
back and see. But
She was like maybe
let
number
me go ahead and
five.
finish this up because I gotta go sleep soon. But Bailey, The only thing that could bring her down is probably like what's going on right now because she's not really doing much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of just there for right now.
Um.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm fine with on the bubble too, but hey, she could be a lock. Could be.
Jody, what do you think?
I have to agree with Ghost on this one because the Bailey her title ring for me personally has been very good, decent, not great but very good. But I think Bailey, when she faced Candace this past week, I found out as like they ain't doing that much for her. So I would put Bailey on the bubble.
On the bubble? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where would I put Bailey? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. The more I think about this, right, and I'm kind of just surveying the landscape, right. I'm looking at the men too, right.
Yeah.
She's on the same boat as Damian Priest.
Mm.
Has
Yeah.
a big moment.
Yeah.
Wins the title. Has a breakup with the
Damage
with her
control.
faction, right? Damian had a breakup with his faction. Very good breakup that led to, big babyface reactions.
Yes.
But after the loss of titles, they both kind of declined. I think they both kind of fit in the same category to me on the bubble.
On the bubble.
So I think that's kind of where I'm at with it.
I mean, I don't see why not. I'm fine with that.
All right. So we're gonna put Bailey on the bubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. The next one up, WWE's newly acquired Julia.
Oh my god, Julia. Oh my god, Julia.
Okay.
All right.
Ghost.
I do love Julia too, though. So
Yeah, Julia's
my
good.
God.
Julia's good.
All right. Who wants to start this off? Oh my god, who wants to start us off?
Before we go, appreciate y'all. I got to go to bed. I'm tired as hell. So
Nah, we appreciate you, Ghost.
We appreciate you, Ghost.
Yeah, dude.
Anytime, Ghost.
also, Tommy, fuck CM Punk. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Always a pleasure with Ghost. We said it was real, but
Crazy.
Dang.
Crazy.
Tommy.
Anyways, back to Julia.
oh
Where
yeah,
are
of
we
course,
putting Julia,
Julia.
Tommy?
Yeah.
I think because she just got to the NXT not too long ago. She had the championship match at NXT, which was honestly great. I had a lot of fun during that match. But I think she shines what she did right before she went to NXT. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but she was damn near the hottest women's wrestler in Japan. Right before she came over, she probably was the hottest women's wrestler in Japan at the time. So with that being said, I think she's one of those ones that may honestly be a lock, especially since, yes, we count Japan. So yes, she's a lock. She's a lock. To me.
Enigma?
Yeah, I would probably call Julia Locke from her departure to Stardom to her cup of coffee run in Marigold and then appearance in NXT. Yeah, she's a certified lock.
And actually, who did she wrestle in Marigold? Because that was a really good match too.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was great.
Crack?
Easiest lock for the women I've seen. I saw her entrance, her NXT debut, and I knew the homegirl is here, is a future NXT Women's Champion, bar none. Sorry, Roxanne, you had a great reign. Gotta go.
Jody?
There's nothing else to be said. Fire your theme song, great entrance, all of the above. Yep, future NXT Women's Champion Julia. Yeah, I agree. Top guy.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't matter either. That's real.
I'm gonna go. For now, I'm gonna go rest of the year locks.
Yes.
I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna go. She's had a great year. I saw some of her Marigold stuff. Not so much Stardom, but I did see her Marigold stuff. But yeah, look. Every day I was going on Twitter. The talk of the town was her for like women that were like free agents and stuff. Like she was talk of the town. So I'm not gonna lie. she's like that.
She is.
So
She's the
she's
one
gonna go
that's
right
going
here.
to be messed
Question,
with.
Enigma, question. She didn't hold both belts in Stardom, did she? She only held one of them, right?
At the same time, or just like?
Yeah, at the same time, same time.
Oh no, only 2 people have done that.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
The next one up, man. TNA's own, soon to be WWE's own, Jordan Grace. Tommy, man.
Gosh. Yeah.
I know.
Go right
I
ahead.
feel like I've been sharing on TNA all night with the guys that they gave us on the men's side. But here's a bright spot for TNA. Since they don't believe in their man roster,
Mm-hmm.
they really believe in Jordan Grace. And even though she is definitely leaving as soon as Raw hits Netflix, granted she may be on NXT. She may be on NXT anyway, but I just know that time frame, her contract's coming up. So with all that being said, that didn't stop TNA from pushing her. That didn't stop TNA from making her feel like the best knockout. That didn't stop TNA from making her feel like one of the greatest knockouts of all time. I mean, when she leaves, she might even get a fucking like a goodbye show. Like that's how big TNA treats this wrestler here. So to me, she's honestly a top guy. At least she's a top guy. She came to NXT. She wrestled for the NXT Women's Championship. Gave Roxanne a hell of a match.
Banger.
And then with the lackluster knockouts division that we have at TNA since Deanna and Giselle and a couple others left, she still held down that division with nothing there. So I think she's the top guy.
Yep. Enigma, go ahead. Enigma?
Sorry, what was that?
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
As someone who doesn't watch TNA a whole lot, the fact that I see Jordan Grace and she makes me go, oh, I want to watch TNA. Maybe I should go watch what Jordan Grace is doing. And this is with and without a belt.
Yes.
Her presence is damn near unmatched
Yeah,
in terms of any women's division, really.
She's a big women's star, honestly. She's really the fact that she's been able to get that much publicity, and a lot of it came even before she
went to NXT.
Debuted at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like Tommy said that she's a top guy. I don't know how you feel about that, Enigma. But,
I would say lock.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Just to get Jordan in the top guy spot, I would move Mayu top guy just so it makes a little more sense. Because I feel like
I'm cool with that, honestly. Like you just said, 500 days, like.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
you
going to say
can't put her above
guy
Mayu.
like when we got to Athena. I was going to try and go 2 for 1.
That's real too.
I mean, I would honestly say that as well, but that's later. But
but yeah, I would definitely put Jordan Grace up there with Mayu.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, sorry.
Crack, what do you think? Yeah.
oh no, I mean, you already know what I'm about to say. Like Jordan Grace, honestly, one of the best TNA knockouts of all time, and the fact that she also like gave Masha the big win at Bound for Glory recently, before she obviously going to do
beautiful.
Like what more to say? Yeah, like she's a top girl easily at any company she works for. She's going to be top.
So and to be honest, she has a trilogy with Masha. Her 3 matches with Masha, all of them are great. All of them.
Jody.
Man, Jordan Grace. This is her second time at NXT, so top of lock. You know what? Lock.
Okay.
Lock. I'm gonna go with Tommy and Crack here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go say top guy, and we could definitely move Mayu. But Jordan, she's been the, no pun intended, the saving grace to TNA's women division. She's been keeping that thing, like literally by the last thread that it has, and she has a lot of star power. She's she makes you want to watch TNA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Like I would even say like she's probably the biggest star they have, male or female.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
That is probably, and it doesn't say much because it is TNA. But I'm not gonna lie, that's personally my biggest reason as to why I would put her in the top guys. Easy, for the simple fact that her publicity, the fact that she's in she's great in ring. And she has it all. She has the whole package. And the last thing is that she's probably the biggest person on the roster, male or female. I think it does it for me, man. And she held that title. She's probably the greatest TNA knockout. Man, she's and then she's she had that match with Roxanne at Battleground. Yeah, she's been great. I think she's a top guy. So I mean, we could move Mayu.
I'm okay with
what are we thinking?
Top guys. I'm okay with moving.
Also, shout out her being part of the Women Avengers.
Yep.
And that's the big 10-man tag.
That's. I don't think people understand how big that is. She hasn't even signed yet, and Sean is like, "No,
Honestly, that should have been
she's one of them ones."
I'm not gonna lie. I think so. I didn't expect to have for some reason I thought Mayu was gonna be a Wrestler of the Year lock for me. I think I was only gonna have personally 3 women at the top guys easy, but Mayu being up there is fine.
I will say, especially with Stephanie and Julia out of Japan, I think Mayu definitely is the top guy in Japan right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Female Tanahashi.
Yes. She's doing very good work out there. Kalani Jordan. I think
she's such a sweetheart. She's so sweet.
She's adorable.
Right outside bubble.
Right outside, yeah. I that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Low key, you could definitely make a case for On the Bubble from the way they've been pushing her ever since like the breakout tournament.
True too. She was an Avenger too.
Yeah.
She wasn't on the Avengers team like she was. Sure, she looked a little odd-ish, but like it wasn't like that bad compared to
first ever women's NXT North American champion.
First ever. It literally took 3 women to defeat her to take her title away. Like if that's not strong booking, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You know what?
That's true.
Yeah,
so you can definitely make a case for On the Bubble.
I would go on the bubble.
On the bubble.
Jody on the bubble. Enigma?
On the bubble.
Okay. Tommy?
I changed mine on the bubble.
Yeah.
I just remember she had a random Tuesday banger with Sol Ruka one day. So yeah.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. She was holding it down, that title reign. I am not gonna lie.
Yeah, she was.
So the next one, I'm very curious to what you guys are about to say because this one's very controversial. Liv Morgan.
I would say on the bubble.
On the bubble?
On the bubble.
Okay.
Tommy. I kind of want to hear what Jody has to say, Low-key. He was very excited.
You know what, Jody? Let's hear it, man. You're excited for this one.
Let me move the table out of the way because I feel getting Liv Morgan, WWE Women's Champion. Her babyface run, honestly, it didn't do much at the time when she made her debut in NXT as the 305 Jersey girl, and it was decent, good, but over the outcome went through from her NXT debut to future to former WWE former SmackDown Women's Champion, former Mrs. Money in the Bank cash in, and now Women's World Champion. And she the outcome went from the pretty face, baby face to cry about it, mean girl type, Lindsay Lohan type. But honestly, her title reign, to me personally, it's very decent, very good. But if she can keep on going, I feel like at some point, because we know that she's gonna face Io Sky for that women's championship. Now her and Raquel, and alongside the Judgment Day Street Trash. God, I still hate that name. But overall, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan
thought he cooked.
Liv Morgan Women's World Champion. No, you good. Liv Morgan Women's World Champion is about to hit about 200 days. I feel like she's 100 days so far, but she keep this up. They're gonna have that Liv Morgan revenge tour going on, the world tour, whatever you want to call it. Ooh. She is that girl you don't want to be playing with. I'm gonna break your heart, wheel stealing, man stealing, whatever she say, yeah. Now I'm a Liv fan, but at some point in time, when Rhea Ripley shows up, it's game over for you. Because
Damn.
at that point,
Damn.
I love Liv, but I'm gonna go with Lock.
She's a lock.
Okay.
Lock.
I will say what's kind of helping Liv a lot though is you got her wins. She has some pretty. Now, granted, there are not a lot of defenses in this reign right now. But she
Yeah.
has some sneaky.
She beat
good
Becky
wins.
for the title.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
she
She has
did.
some sneaky good wins in there, you know.
Dude.
So depending
she's
on where
beating-
you put quality,
She's
of
beating
wins,
Rhea.
exactly. She
Mhm.
beat Rhea.
As being Rhea.
Technically, didn't she technically beat her twice? Technically, Rhea.
Technically,
No,
yeah.
that was once.
No, that's a disqualification. So
Yeah,
I think Rhea
Oh,
got the
yeah,
win
yeah.
on that one.
I mean, yeah, and let's not act like she didn't just beat Nia. Granted, booking, but
Yeah.
she beat
Yep.
Nia. First ever. What do they
Well,
call
no,
it?
she beat her clean at the beginning of the year as well.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot about that
she
one.
did
beat her.
She did do that. She did beat her clean.
It was
Damn,
for the
she's
crown
2-0
jewel.
against Nia. Damn.
It was for the Crown Jewel Championship, which is the ugliest title in the world. But the
It's
ring,
huge.
So what do you think, Craig?
All right, let's just exclude the Dallas Cowboys Olivia fan base over there. Besides them, the most disgusting, nauseating. Ugh.
I feel
Besides
like
that-
you just dissed me so crazy just now. I'm
What
a
are-
Cowboys
what-
fan, a Liv fan. Like, what's going
What?
on?
Because think about it, some Liv fans are the most disgusting, nauseating people around. All right,
yeah.
that's no here, no there. That's no here, no there.
I'm
Besides her horrible fan base, besides her horrible fan base, Liv this year, I cannot lie, has done her thing. From the win she's had throughout the whole revenge tour. Say what you want, like how the feud, how like it's made her like look per se, like
Yeah.
okay, like did people buy her beforehand when she was a babyface beating Rhea? Not really. So what makes sense that she's a heel now? That what's gonna change? But besides that, she's done her thing. Obviously with Dom, one of the most over, within the company. Still loved, even though she's trying her hardest to be heel. So
that man Dominic.
I'll say Lock. I'm not gonna lie.
That man,
She
that
might
man,
be a lot.
that man Dominic with that mustache, man.
I think Enigma already answered on the bubble. I think that's what he said.
Yes,
Tommy, what do you think?
I honestly think, because I love the aspect of thinking about the quality of wins. I do love that aspect, and I think it's hard to ignore Liv's. Granted, again, not the
She beat
most.
Becky twice, I think. Yeah, as well.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
beat her
Not
twice.
the
I mean,
most
yeah, she had like Dom.
positive,
Yeah.
But when she does wrestle, and then if she, I'm assuming that she's gonna go on and be Io. That's another name added to her.
I'm not gonna lie. When she does wrestle, her matches are really good. Look at the Zelina match.
Then her in-ring work isn't even. It is pretty good. I still want her to change her finisher, but other than that, it's
Oh
still
yeah, that
good.
Oblivion gotta
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit's ass.
I believe it. Yeah.
But I think she's a lock because of, again, her wins, and I think Io's gonna get added to the list. And again, we're not gonna sit here and act like she can't go in the ring because she can't.
No, I agree. Io Sky she is very amazing in the ring. Like her adrenaline just going really fast, like the Flash DC TV show, and then she's been like kip up, gone back up. The Io Sky is too fast, but you can try to catch her, but she's too really fast. So Io
It's
Sky.
gonna be a great match. It's gonna be a great
It definitely is.
It's gonna be a great match.
I'm gonna go with Tommy here, man. I think she's a lock. Her character work, like second to none. Promo work this year has been great. The wins she has under her belt. She's a world champion. She was in the last 2 to 3 to 4 women in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. When did she enter? Who was
30.
1 and 2?
No,
she entered 30. She entered 30.
It was 30. 30.
She's been a very entertaining woman in the women's division this year.
Yeah.
So I think she's a lock for me, honestly.
Okay. All right.
I think she's a lock. She's done a really good job. Her character is very, very interesting, honestly. And she's a staple of Monday Night Raw right now. She's on every show. They book her every week. So, people always look forward to what she's gonna do.
'Cause she got a tag match this coming Monday, which is tomorrow.
Yep.
for the
With
tag titles.
Jade and Bianca versus Liv and Raquel for the women's tag titles.
Now I don't think they're gonna win, but I'm gonna be honest. If they pull that trigger, yeah, she's easily a lot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They don't deserve it. But we move
Well,
on.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger per se, but if in some weird world they did, she's a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Next up, Nia Jax.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
What are we thinking
Let's
here?
start by saying how great of a, I guess you can call it a comeback. How great
Resurgence.
of a comeback. Yeah, I like that.
Resurgence, yeah.
Surgeon.
It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Went from boring me to like now she's one of my favorite people weekly. Like I just the dynamic that she has with Tiffany, her heel work, how she presents herself as like this just dominant queen as she is. I mean, it's perfect. It all works. It all works for her. You know, it just looks great.
Yeah.
Great matches with Becky this year, early on to start the year as well.
With Becky.
Rhea.
Bailey had
Really good
who
feud.
did she fight in the final of the
Lyra.
Valkyria?
Lyra.
That match was fun.
Yeah.
Squashed
That
her.
was fun.
She has a win over Jade as well. And
Oh,
she
in the
has
street
And
fight, street fight.
Bianca.
and
And
Bianca.
Bianca.
She has a win
Yep.
over Jade and Bianca. So
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
She got
maybe.
two.
Bailey.
I may even say top guys.
I'm
For the
not mad
women.
at that either though. Since Bailey dropped the title to Nia Jax, she has been running SmackDown.
As I'm saying, and also Queen of the Ring has
Queen of the
beaten
Ring.
head bangers with a majority of the women on the roster.
Like this girl has beat. Listen to these names: Bailey, Jade, Bianca. Like just those three names alone. Did she beat Becky?
I think she did.
Yeah.
Because they had to have a reason to run it back. I think so. I think
Wait,
she did.
if she actually beat Becky, I'm not gonna lie. That she might be top guy.
Shoot. I
think she also got a count out win on Jade to protect her, but like obviously to advance in the tournament. If I'm not mistaken.
Man, I'm trying to think.
Nah, I'm cool with top guys a lot. Y'all tell me. Cause I'm
And this is someone who, when she returned, I was like,
she
yo.
beat Becky to start the year. Like, literally, the first episode of Raw to start the year, she beat Becky.
Lock her in, bro. Lock her in.
Oh,
Top
dude.
That's
what the
top.
hell?
Top guy. She's a top guy.
Nia top girl.
Top guy. I mean, honestly, Nia Jax, she impressed me. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yep.
She's beating Naomi this year as
Sometimes
well.
that's all you need to say.
She's beating Naomi this year as well.
Yeah.
And she's about to beat her again because then Naomi isn't she number one contender?
For the women's
Oh, yeah, she is
championship this Friday.
She's about to beat Naomi again. So I think
I'm not gonna lie, man.
She's a top guy.
She just had that fire match with Michin. You know, that street fight.
Yes. In that what was the match?
Man,
it was.
I'm not gonna lie, man. She might be in that top guys.
I mean, and she was in Nia Jax was in the elimination chamber in Australia. She was facing.
She's had a better year, bro. She's had a better year than Liv.
She has been.
She has had a better
better
year than Liv.
She's had a way better year. I'm looking at this now. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's top
I have
guys.
to agree with that. I have to agree with that.
And then what do you think, man?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't compare, but yeah, you guys are right. Nia actually has had a better year than Liv.
She has. No, 100%. No, real talk.
Do you think she's up there with the top guys? Or do you think she's like Wrestler of the Year locks?
I think Wrestler of the Year lock, but only because the top guy lock has either long title runs or running the entire show.
Company. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? I think the quality of wins, yes, they're there, obviously.
I think you can put her right behind Julia. Because I think she definitely had a better year than Liv. I think that's a lot. She's had a better year than Liv.
I can move on with that.
And then I think, to be honest, the only thing I think you can't debate with Nia and Julia may be match quality, because I think Julia has some better matches. But other than that, it may be a toss-up between those two as well, honestly.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like that. I still can't believe Nia is from Australia still.
Yep. Alright.
That's also crazy.
We're getting down to some of our final woman, Rhea Ripley.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start off by saying this. I think she's only on the bubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, on the bubble. On the bubble. And I don't even think it's because of injuries. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's why.
I think it's because of lack of direction.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going. I'm going with
like
Shield.
she had the
Yeah.
good feud with Becky. It was okay feud.
Yeah, that was
But the match, obviously, I mean, who's gonna deny the match?
Yeah.
Obviously,
No, it was a fire match. Yeah.
the match.
I think her looking too dominant hurt her. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I would say
That's
that
crazy.
I mean, look, she beat Nia Jax in Elimination Chamber. She
Yeah.
got the main event, so
Yeah.
that she has that going for her.
Right.
I don't know if Liv hasn't main evented a pay per view. Obviously, not main evented it with her.
Is she even main event on Raw?
Who?
Liv?
Oh, I don't know. Probably.
Was it?
She has been with Becky
has.
in that field. She has been in the main event with Becky Lynch in that field.
Has Jordan main evented a pay per view
I'm sure.
For TNA?
I believe she has. Yeah, she definitely had.
this year? This year, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mayu and
Yes,
Mayu
yeah.
and Julia.
To be honest, she was me.
Oh yeah, well,
Also,
Stardom. Sorry,
Nick
Stardom's a fully woman's thing. So yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and
These two women would obviously,
she's top.
yeah.
But yeah, Jordan Grace.
Rhea main
events
eventing
against until Nick
a
got
pay per view in a stadium, the caliber of that. I mean, that's huge. But I think the rest of it's too much. There's too many low points for me. The highs were highs, but the lows were really low. So
low.
for me, I'm gonna have to go on the bubble.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I saw a tweet and they said that Rhea's best feud wasn't even with a female, it was with Dom.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. This is me personally. This is my next top guy right here.
Oh,
I'm not number one female right here, Roxanne.
Oh yeah, we can just
yeah.
Yeah, let's cut
This
this
is-
short.
Yeah, I'm not
Top,
putting
I think this is top guys easy.
unanimous. This is unanimous.
Yeah.
To be honest, if the bracket started today, she's my pick to win it all.
Mm,
Crazy, right?
well, yeah, that's really crazy.
I think.
I think there's one comp in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah,
What?
for sure. But I think if you asked me, I think it's Roxanne.
So let's just move her
That's right.
right in here.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, Stephanie McCare.
Oh, whew.
This one's tough too, though, because you got to think about what she was doing before she got to NXT.
She held a lot of titles, dude.
She held like three of
She
them.
held, like,
She held
three
Japan
belts.
The
Strong.
year lock is like where she caps.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. I think Wrestler of the Year, I think, is perfect for her.
Yeah,
She
I
was
agree.
doing amazing stuff, but then
Yeah.
when you compare it to the top guys,
Yeah, it's not quite there yet. She's definitely a lock, though, for sure.
oh for sure.
Oh yeah.
She's definitely a lock. She's not on the
So-
bubble. She's definitely above the on the bubble. Honestly, she is.
So let me ask y'all this real quick before you go, Rod. I see like two dream matches that I can see for Stephanie.
mhm.
Do y'all see Stephanie versus Rhea or Julia versus Rhea or Zarya versus Rhea?
I definitely see. I think it. Well,
Ooh, Zarya.
I
Yeah,
want to see
Zarya.
Zarya. I feel like
Zarya.
Zarya would be the more.
I think we're definitely gonna see Zarya because I think her and Rhea are actually like cool outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I
they're
think
both
that's
Australians
That's
as well.
gonna
So
happen. I think that's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I would Stephanie against Julia, Stephanie against Rhea, Stephanie against.
Ooh.
You can put her in against anybody, it's gonna be good.
yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, have we not known? I mean, granted, she's a new debut and everything, but
Oh
she's-
god.
everyone loves her moveset. That moveset is gonna get her even more over, and she
Yeah.
might get brought up really.
Yeah.
You talking about
because of it.
that face plant? Nope.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say why it's over. I just know it's over.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna complain with that Moose used. That's all I'm gonna say.
No bueno. No.
You're right.
We ain't gonna complain. I promise you, we gonna complain with that Moose used.
Nah, but I'm a big Stephanie fan right now, and I think she is a lock.
Yeah,
In all
she has a lot.
seriousness.
Oh yeah,
I
absolute
agree.
hooper. Absolute hooper.
I think she's
All right. So, next up, Tiffany Stratton.
Oh,
I think she's on the
yeah.
bubble personally. It's only because she's doing the whole. Oh, I'm about to cash in. Maybe I'm not. I'm about to do it. No, I'm not.
Yep.
Like, make up your mind.
But you know what I
Yeah.
also hate about WWE?
What?
When you have the briefcase, why do you have to lose matches with the briefcase? Like, I get your
Oh my
reward is
God.
gonna be so great, but
Yeah.
Tiffany, I feel like
Always taking the pins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Always.
Yeah, she's been losing a lot.
Always.
Yeah, she's got hit with the Money in the Bank curse. I've noticed. Yeah.
Yes.
and I don't per se like that because I feel like Tiffany's one of those ones that can definitely benefit from. We gotta keep her dominant. Keep her dominant. Like I do like the story with Nia, and I like how it's making her look like a little scared little mouse, dealing with.
Yeah, like a little sympathetic.
Yeah, I get that. I get where the story is going, but I also sense when she makes that turn, I need it to hit like Mariah May's turn. You feel me? But I don't think it is. But we'll see. But that's where I'm at. I don't think it's gonna hit like I think it's gonna hit, and because of that, I think she is on the bubble. But she
Okay.
might be in the back half of the bubble. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I think she's
Yeah.
on the bubble as well, honestly.
On the bubble.
Are we all in accordance? In
Yeah,
agreement?
I agree. Yeah, she's. in
Yeah,
the
I
bubble.
agree.
Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, this next person, I don't even think there's much left to say.
Put her up there.
Athena?
Go ahead and put her up there.
Put her up
We're
there.
up there.
Like, come on.
That's just-
Best champion in ROH and AEW. Enough said.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
women's champ right now.
Yeah,
Rest, I
yeah.
feel like it.
How do you have a world champion as Chris Jericho and Athena's still better?
Yeah.
That is insane.
Which they should have never fucking did. Mark Briscoe should still be champion. Stupids.
There
How
is
about this? Was
the
Eddie
net-
Kingston a better champion than Athena?
No,
no,
Was Mark Briscoe
No.
a better champion than Athena?
no.
love Mark
Is
Briscoe.
Chris Jericho a better champion than Athena?
No.
No.
Top guy.
No.
I like his logic. Top guy.
Yeah.
Simple. Simple.
Okay. Of all the women so far that we have put up there, and the women that are left, there's one woman that I believe is no shot, and it's the next one that I'm about to say.
Oh no, absolutely. No
Jamie
shot.
Hayter.
No shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
no
just
shot.
got back.
absolutely
I was
love
running
Jamie
out of
Hayter.
names. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I was running out of AEW names, so I just threw on there.
All
You
right. So no,
could throw my wife's guy
threw it,
in there.
yeah, you
That's
threw it.
crazy.
I
Yeah,
woke up with the
crazy.
Chris Statlander though.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or
You
even
could have at
Statlander,
least
or
you could
Willow.
have at least put up Julia Hart here.
I
Low-key,
was kind
low-key.
of iffy because I didn't know the time frame with it. The time frame hurt
Well,
me.
I mean, she
When
did
she
get hurt. I think
left
around
it.
like June though. So
Okay.
Hmm.
Mariah May.
yeah, as well. For
Lock her in.
Lock.
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 Okay.
She's better
I'm
than
gonna-
Mercedes.
I'm gonna
Wherever
say-
I'm gonna
say
we
Mercedes.
put Mercedes, it has to be below Mariah May. 100%.
I will
Thanks.
say Lock.
So Mercedes is on the bubble.
At
you
least.
could honestly say in the bubble.
At
Because like,
least.
real shit, how do you have a bad match with Hikaru Shida? But that's neither here nor
Yeah.
there.
Yo, really?
She had a bad match with Britt Baker.
Nah,
Mhm.
She's a
she's
double.
outside
She is
the bubble.
she
The
is a
only
double
thing keeping her
champ.
there is because she's booking herself outside the bubble.
So okay. On the Lock, right?
Yeah, lock.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
She's the only reason why she's doing what she's doing is because she's booking herself. She's outside the bubble.
So,
To me.
Outside the
outside?
bubble.
Outside the bubble, yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can't get
Don't
interested
mind
in it. She's a double champ, but like it's like man,
Worst double. Hey, she might be the worst double champ in history of double champs.
Insane.
Shoot.
I'm not gonna lie.
And
I think so too.
And it hurts me so much because I was one of those guys when we used to talk about the 4 horsewomen and who was the best ones and all. I was
Yeah.
on her train, bro. I was right behind her. And then she was AEW and does this. Makes me look fucking stupid. Sorry, but damn.
Also, to point out for Mercedes, this was now her third time in basically in 3 separate companies, not separate, but like brands per se, getting a title shot her first match
Yeah.
in the IWGP, New Japan
Yep.
Strong, and AEW.
Yep.
That's
Like
real.
at first,
that's really
I understood because at first she was trying to make a statement. She was trying to.
Oh,
show
yeah, of
WWE
course.
what
No,
she
I was
missing out
calling
on.
bullshit out on this day one.
You know, and then I was there when you were. You was early on it, and I was
We
so
should've listened.
behind her because I was like, bro,
You
she
should-
has
you
to
should've
make a
listened, man.
statement. She has to show WWE what they're missing out on. But when
Does she need a
kept
belt
doing
though?
No. Right. When she kept doing it, and then she got the AEW and kept doing it, I'm like, all right, what are we doing?
The booking of Charlotte Flair, everyone hates in WWE. Sasha does it on a daily outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at some point, I gotta open my eyes. I can't be a hypocrite. I don't like it when Charlotte does it. I can't like it when Mercedes does it. So, yeah.
No one liked when they made Becky do it, so yeah, we can't give Mercedes any, leeway.
That though.
No.
All right. Next up, Willow Nightingale.
There we go.
I think she's better than Mercedes. I think she's.
Yes.
She is.
I agree.
I think she's had a better year than these women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
You could put her in lock.
lock.
Yeah.
Shout out to Willow. Yeah, put her on lock.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will be on
Yeah,
lock.
it's very good.
She's wherever we would have put Chris Statlander, I think Willow is right next to it. Wherever we
next to
put
her.
those
Oh,
two,
absolutely,
they're
yeah.
next to each other.
Yes.
They're next to each other.
Definitely.
Because I believe, she beat Julia for the TBS title, Julia Hart.
Yeah.
Obviously dropped it to Mercedes, but that was a cool match. And then her feud with Chris Statlander as well, like bangers.
And Chris
oh, yeah.
Statlander's about to give Mercedes her first good match since she's been AEW.
True.
Well, since
True.
Willow.
Since Willow. And then also she had recently a match with Mariah May, sleeper. Like Willow's a
All right. The last one.
Top guy,
Mariah-
easy.
I mean, not Mariah. Tony Storm.
Top guy.
Timeless.
Top guy.
Timeless.
That's it right there. That's my woman of the year right there. No one. I'm sorry, Roxanne, but like, it's Tony. Like,
I think out of all the top guys, I think we did that tier list, that section perfect. That's
It's
a
very.
perfect section.
Yeah, this one.
That's an
this
epic.
is-
That's an epic list right there.
if you look, these have all been, male or female, have been dominant in their divisions. They've dominated their companies. They've done it all.
Yeah.
Like they
No, I
really,
agree. I like
they've done it
that.
all.
I love it.
These women have actually done it all.
They do. And
So
honestly,
these women, these males, they've done it all. So
and to tell you the truth, honestly, I think we still need the WWE Evolution too. I'm still ready for that.
This is the time to do it. Imagine if we did that,
Honestly,
and
yeah.
then that was where they crowned the first United States Women's Champion. Imagine that.
Mhm. Yeah,
they
exactly.
unveiled that mid card title so lazy.
All
They
the women
did.
from all the women from the roster, SmackDown, Raw, and heck, even NXT.
get him involved.
Give me
Come on, man.
Jordan Grace and Zarya to open that.
Oh,
Oh wait. Also, are we in agreement to who's going to be the first women's United States champ? It was what you agree is Chelsea Green, right? So it's Chelsea Green, right? Chelsea Green. Chelsea.
it
We're on
should be
agreement.
Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
it could be Chelsea Green or Meechin.
I'll be
I'm
fine
not
with
gonna
Meechin.
lie. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I guess I'm biased here, but I said Naomi.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
That's a good
I'll
one.
be cool. I kind of would wish for her to get a women's world title reign. It's probably not gonna happen, but if
What
that's
about,
like the consolation, I'd be cool with that.
What about Zelina Vega or Lyra?
Not bad.
I think
both
those would
options.
be, if they had like a tournament. I think there would be great names to throw in there. I just can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Or at least not yet. Not right now.
Yes.
All right. So the list is this fluid? What are we thinking?
It's clean.
I like it.
I love it. Definitely clean.
And we already talked about the names that are missing, and I think we
Yeah.
know what those names are gonna go.
There's
So I think it looks good.
chat.
Yeah.
If you guys want to screenshot it, go right ahead. This is the tier list for Wrestler of the Year. If you guys on stream want to screenshot it as well, go right ahead. This is the list right here. So Tommy, when is it starting, the tournament?
So we're gonna have we're gonna reveal the bracket probably on an episode of BTBC. I just looked at my calendar, and December 1st is literally a Sunday, so I think I'm gonna aim for the 8th. I'm gonna give us at least 1 week in December. I didn't realize the 1st of December was Sunday. So probably the week after that, so the 8th.
Perfect. And then we're gonna do what? A first round, a quarterfinal, a semifinal, and a finals, right?
Right, and then again, chat. That's where you're gonna shine the brightest. Your votes matter. Granted, I have this lovely committee in Discord.
Mhm.
Which crack, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna talk to you about being added to that. But with all of that being said, just stay tuned and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have forums just like we do now, where you can vote on each matchup, and yeah, see some
Alright.
upsets, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
So for the women, right?
Fire.
For the bracket, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 women because do any of these women? I'm not gonna talk about her. Do any of these women, right? These 5 women, sorry, belong in the bracket or?
I think really, if NXT just plans on making Fallon a transitional type of champion, I could see Kalani making a jump.
Okay, if
I
she
can see
becomes 2 times, if she
I could
becomes
see
2 times?
Kalani make the jump. I could.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna act like her in-ring is there, so I could definitely see her make
Right.
the jump. I think
Okay.
is Rhea done for
Stack
the
up
year?
some wins. I can
Is
see her
Rhea
going
done?
up.
Is Rhea done for the year? Is
Yeah,
she out?
Yes.
She might be clipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her, it's over. I don't see Tiffany winning the title per se by the end of the year. So might be clip for her, and I'm not gonna lie, Bailey.
Yes, clip for her.
Damn.
Yeah, Bailey's gonna have to go on unless for some random odd stupid reason they put the United States
Yes.
title on her.
Yeah.
That's the
No.
only way I can see it make a difference. But other than that, I don't see it.
Mercedes, you're cooked. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
not even.
to be
Yeah.
honest, it might help her if she drops the title. To be honest.
Yes.
To be honest.
So okay, we're gonna have 11 women. Let's try to get 16 if we can't. And we
Oh,
can
at
do
least
like
an
a 12,
even number. I would love an even
12 to
number.
14 woman bracket would be fine. So if you guys do have any names, add them to the Google form. Tommy's gonna add another slot to it that's gonna say others. So for
Yeah.
everybody out there, everybody here on stream, make sure you guys go vote on the Google form. That way
In fact, I'm gonna do it right now.
That way we can start to prepare these brackets because December 8th is gonna come around real soon. So we want to have the brackets kind of ready to go, so that way we can start, doing these brackets and advancing the brackets. So, but for right now, I think we have, a clear-cut list between men and women that will actually be on there. Tommy, make sure to also write down, Hangman and
Yes.
Seth, because those two will officially be locked in. I think we said another name.
Hangman.
Okada.
Okada.
There we go.
Yes. Okay, so that's 14. So we do need two more. If we can't get 2 more, then we'll stick with the 14. We'll stick with the 14. So, maybe Braun can climb up in there. Maybe
Maybe and Jay.
maybe
Maybe.
Damien. Maybe
Or
Jay.
Damien J. Yeah, Damien J. That could be.
We'll see. I don't. If there's any other men that kind of come along, maybe we'll see. Gabe Kidd, I think, is a name that could potentially be tossed in there. Maybe we'll see.
Any
But,
chance the Kenny Omega match happens this year?
yeah, we'll see. We also,
What about AJ Styles?
in wrestler of the year, I don't think
like
so.
he's just been kind of.
He's been in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has, man.
And then also, outside of this, we are going to do tag team of the year. As of right now, it's Fraxium,
And War Dogs.
Bullet Club, War
And
Dog,
Team DK, I guess.
and then the last team would be the Young Bucks.
Because I'm gonna be honest, chat. We wanted to do a bracket, but tag team wrestling's been so
It's
shit
been
this
so
year.
bad.
It's
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
not
Yeah, it's
possible.
not been cooking.
It's not
So
possible.
those are the 4 teams. Some of the other stuff that we do have, some of the other categories. So we have Breakout Star of the Year,
Yes,
Oh,
I
A
have the
lot of
warms
people.
up.
There'll be a
Match
lot
of
of
the-
people.
Match of the Year Men's,
Yep.
Match of the Year Woman,
Yep.
Feud of the Year, and
Yep.
Booker of the Year.
Yep.
So those are all the categories. Those are all listed on the Google form. So if you guys want to go ahead and fill that out, and we could get rolling with this. So damn, this has been a long stream. We haven't done a 3-hour stream in a long time. I did not expect. I really only thought this was gonna take 2 hours, but hey,
I'm happy we got one of these out though. Like
It's
you
great
said,
that we
it's been
made
a
it.
while.
3 hours.
3
Um,
hours. Jesus.
anything you guys want to say? Enigma, Jody, Crack, before we get out of here.
Yeah, I'm smoking.
Just Bobby's gonna go. Can't wait for the vote for the rest of the year and for men and women. CM Punk is also a bitch. Just want to like that. I'll remind you of that. Perfectly clear.
I just took my committee invitation away. That's fucking crazy.
I hope Enigma, Jody, Rod, Tommy, of course, you all have wonderful nights. And last thing probably would say is Cody Rhodes. Yeah, that's a good way to end it.
Jody, anything you want to say?
You know what? This is actually the first time on BTBC with y'all, and I really want to appreciate for taking the time to let me hang out with y'all and in the tier list and all. But I'm gonna do the voting as well. I'm gonna think of any wrestler in that category, and let's see, and pray to God it's gonna be either Kofi or Woods turn heel tomorrow on the entire 10th anniversary.
No, for real though.
Oh shit, that's
That
tomorrow.
could be
Yeah, I
a
forgot
little.
about that.
If they go, if that happens,
Yeah, because
and Xavier goes on this crazy run to end the year.
Yeah, because that's tomorrow on Raw. They're gonna have the entire New Day 10-year anniversary on the entire show.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
It's gonna be
Hold up.
That's true.
a long
Xavier
time
or
coming.
Kofi could make a case already early for next year.
Yeah.
I mean, he wore all black on his attire with the unicorn. He didn't even change nothing. He just kept that
I
black.
can see Woods
So-
winning a Money in the Bank, honestly.
I can see Woods.
Woods could have a big
Yeah.
2025 as well.
He did. He fought Jay, IC title. Just
Yeah.
saying. I'm pretty sure he fought. Tried to fight Gunther as well, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let Woods cook. Let Woods cook. Let Woods
But
cook.
Crack, that's why I asked you if Gunther's turning babyface. There's a lot
He's
more
not.
things to
He's
do
not
if
turning
he
baby.
turns
Have you
babyface.
seen that
Nah.
man? He called Damian Priest street trash. You really
I
think
under-
that man's gonna
I
turn
I'm
babyface?
just saying. I'm just
People like
saying.
you said
Once he
don't
goes
talk
through
to
these
babyface.
baby faces, he's gonna
Like,
need something
he-
else to do.
He looks too. He's just a heel. Like I can't see him being babyface. It's like Dom, honestly.
Bro, he
Oh,
just told
wow.
Ludwig Kaiser, we
Oh.
gotta do better, bro. That was so nice.
He told him to
That
lock
was so
in.
nice.
He told him to lock in because did he not
just
lose
did
to
it. I
Sheamus?
was expecting him to get chopped, bro. I wasn't expecting him to be like we.
No,
gotta do
yeah, okay. That's before. That was a certain other booker,
Or at
garbage
least
bookers.
scolded at. At least scolded at. He just said,
They-
nah.
I mean, he kind of did. He kind of did, but again, also he lost. He also lost as well, so that's on
True.
him. Like
They
when he
did.
lost to Sammy, he took it on the chin.
Hey, they gave Jay Uso pyro in that Saudi Arabia on Raw when they had the exclusive video when he's going on Heat.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
Now that was interesting.
That was great.
But all right.
Jody, do you have the link to the Google form?
It should pop up. I'm gonna look at it once the live is in there because I'm gonna have to look.
All right. If anything, Tommy, just drop the link in general one
I
other
can do
time.
that.
It'll be in general, Jody.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
you can go check that out. Enigma, anything you gotta say, man?
I had fun being here. I had fun making that tier list. I'm pretty sure the committee's gonna have a hell of a time discussing this all.
Yeah.
And I'll put the link in my Talk for Glory Discord as well because Wrestle of the Year is a topic that everyone loves to have.
Yes.
And I love your
Discord
Discord, Enigma. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to your Discord, Enigma, because I can tell when your Discord is submitting answers. But I appreciate it. I love them. This is great.
Thank God I can't see shit. I don't even want to know what they've submitted.
Enigma, you will be joining us, I'm pretty sure, in the for the tournament in about a month. So
Of course.
can't wait to have you on here again. Tommy, anything else you'd like to say?
Oh yes. Great stream. Like I said, it's my favorite time of the year. I love this time of the year, and I'm just excited to kind of see. I'm excited to see who wins this year. I still think it's still up in the air between all. I mean, you saw the top guys we had. I think it's up in the air, so I'm excited. But we're still looking for that first person to repeat. I don't think anyone has repeated yet. So if that even happens, Ospreay is defending, and I think Athena won it for Rumble last year. Yeah. So those are the defending champs. So we'll see if those guys, and they're in it this year. So we'll see if they repeat. But yeah.
All right. This is a great stream. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Enigma, thank you. Jody, thank you. Crack, thank you.
Anytime,
course.
anytime, brother. Anytime,
Ghost, thank you so much for appearing up on here. Thank you to everybody who has watched the stream tonight. I just want to say one thing before we click off. I just want to say, make sure you guys keep Wrestle Spot in you
Oh,
guys'
yeah.
prayers.
Yes.
Obviously he's going through a really tough time right now.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get him back soon. So Wrestle Spot, we all love you.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
we hope
bro.
you're good.
Can't wait for your return.
Yeah.
Take it
Um,
away.
so Wrestle Spot, if you're watching, we made it to over 3 hours and
God.
quite close to 3 hours and a half.
We
But,
did a Raw episode.
we basically did a
Hey.
whole- so that was really good. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time we had a stream like this. But with
This
that
is
being
crazy.
said, if you guys have made it to the end here, if you guys have made it to 3 hours, 30 minutes, and 3 seconds, we really appreciate it. This was BTBC episode 121, and we'll catch you guys on BTBC episode 122 next Sunday. And we hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to everybody who came by. And we'll catch you guys next Sunday for episode 122.